Should I put with featuring Tom Taylor Cole in it? That's in
Yeah, you get all the viewers.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone will come from miles around.
I don't saw this ever running joke of famous streamer Tom Taylor Cole.
Yeah, it has been literally a thing since I first ever heard that you streamed, I think. Just run for it.
I think it was Reese who started it the most, you know? Like, he used to call me that. He used to call famous streamer Tom Taylor Cole. That's what he used to just call me.
Like,
My legacy was started by a nonce.
Yeah, wow, that's kind of depressing. Don't say that ever again. But yeah, it was. What else could I listen to? I need music. I need something that isn't Toby Fox for once. I'm listening to too much Toby Fox. Video game OSTs. I wonder if that's just a thing. Oh, Hollow Knight. That could be good.
Hat in Time.
Yeah, I've listened to Hat in Time quite a few times recently. Ooh, Dark Souls. Dark Souls songs are amazing.
Fuck.
Oh, Dark Souls is beautiful, like the music in these games. Is where's Valley of the what is it? Boreal Valley. Oh, it is so I do love Vort of the Boreal Valley. There it is. I mean, the Dark Souls soundtrack really does its job perfectly, you know what I mean? It really gives an atmosphere. Oh, some of the best video game music, I swear down. But some of the most beautiful videos ever made, I swear down. Like, it's such a shame that I'm not good enough to play them, honestly. It does destroy me a little bit that I can't really play them personally, because I'm just not good enough to be after bosses, but... one day. It's crazy how there are people who've played so much Soulsborne games that they can just go into them and just absolutely annihilate. What was that guy who, like, played the entire game without any armor on as the character because he didn't intend to be hit? That's what he said. There was a guy, and he basically...
Oh shit, the dude who beat... Oh, didn't he beat all 3 in a row without being hit or something like that? I swear.
It was the final boss. Yeah, it was the final boss of the game. And he wore no armor, and he helped. He started, like, he said, like, his whole thing was, I don't intend to be hit, therefore I don't need armor. And,
it's like the hardest line ever.
I know, right? That's so cool. And then he, like, started helping. They actually turned him into a statue, like, in the, that you could buy, like, as, like, a pre-order bonus, I think. But, like, because he was helping players beat the final boss, essentially, like, himself. He was, like, sitting there, and then he'd be called as a summon, and then he'd help them win. Whilst, like, entirely naked with a cauldron on his head. It was just... I think that's what it was called.
Cauldron on the head, yeah. That actually rings a bell.
Cauldron head, yeah, and I thought that is so cool. Such a good line. Honestly, Vort of the Boreal Valley, man. It's like... It took me... I don't think it actually took me that long. It was like a... I think it took me an hour to beat that boss, like, dying quite a few times to it. But... Dude, that music when it kicked in just had me pissing myself. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Like, oh man, honestly, such a good game, it really is. I really do want to give a go with Dark Souls 3 again. Apparently, Elden Ring's the best game to really start with, though, because it's actually quite easy compared to the other Soulsborns. It's supposed to be the most beginner-friendly ones because you can, like, the summons that you can get, obviously, help you, so you can, like, have 2 people fighting the boss instead of just you alone.
Right.
Kind of gives you stuff to, like, so you can have them as, like, a distraction whilst you heal, that kind of stuff, whereas in Dark Souls 3, you're just, or in any of the Dark Souls, you're literally alone, and just constantly getting pummeled with attacks.
I have a fucking start position on this, isn't here? No. Looks like...
I love the accurate start position thing, by the way, it's so good. So true. I finally got on the no transition thing, by the way.
Alright.
So yeah, it's so good not having any loading screens between any screens. It's so nice. Makes the whole GD experience just so much faster to deal with, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm playing Jawbreaker.
Yeah? Well, fair. It's a good warm-up level, I'd say. It really is. know, I read some stuff on like the forums and stuff. Yeah, that's right. I go on the GD forums, but and a lot of people reckon Jawbreaker is harder than 9 Circles.
Really?
Yeah. I'm actually really tired. I don't think you can actually say either of them is harder, personally. I really do think they're quite equal, although I think I would actually say Jawbreaker was harder for me. Like, just because the fact that they both took me 9k attempts, right? But think about my difference in skill level when I played them, right? I think the fact that Jawbreaker took me 9k attempts and I am where I'm at now is kind of like showing that it's actually quite a difficult level, personally.
I'll say which one takes me longer, I guess.
Yeah, I think 9 Circles is a lot more kind of straight gameplay, I think, is the main thing. But...
Jawbreaker feels easier because I'm better at the game, I think, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's how, like... Because that's the thing, Jawbreaker for me didn't feel hard, do you know what I mean? Like, and neither did 9 Circles, because I was enjoying myself, so I didn't actually get mad when I was dying and stuff, you know? But... I'm really curious. I've said this before, but I'm really curious how my reaction will be to be in this one, though.
Yeah, so am I. I want to be there.
I genuinely think I'll have, like, an actual reaction for once. I think I'll actually be, like, quite happy.
Oh my god, I can't react. I'm
going across the... Yeah. Oh, my luck, I'd probably just start sneezing or something, because that's just how things work for me. Like, get too happy, start sneezing. I was like an asthma attack.
Why do I keep doing that? I've learned, I did that habit. You know that bit where I said I thought it was bad? It turns out it was a practice mode glitch with the yellow portal.
Yeah.
I've trained myself to do a slight click at that yellow portal, but now I know I don't need to. I keep doing it, and then it keeps killing me.
It's so rough.
I keep dying to it. Like, I'm doing a run right now. I'm going from 65 to the end. After the, you know when it goes slow briefly, like the up and down, like
yeah,
like about 60%. I'm going from there to the end.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I was doing a lot.
I keep going to there, getting to that portal, just dying, even though it's easy.
I don't know how that practice trigger thing happens to us. I'm really curious how that works, like how that glitch occurs. But yeah, I was so annoyed when I figured out I'd wasted a bunch of attempts into that part trying to get it, like the muscle memory to click slightly.
Yeah, so I've trained myself. I'm doing it, but like, it works in practice mode, but in normal it doesn't because you don't come out of that thing at that angle, so that glitch actually kills you.
I think I actually had a hunch because I was like, I'm doing this fine. Like I was like playing it from 0 and I was actually getting quite far in it. You know what I mean? I was like, how am I doing this in my normal? And I watched it. I was like, I'm not going up into that. I'm not doing anything. I'm just entering it. What has happened there? Yeah, I do want to know really. But... Definitely do want to give Bloodbath a proper go after this one, you know, like... I want to beat some of the older list demons, you know what I mean? Some of the ones from when, like, 2020 kind of era, you know?
Yeah.
Like, some of the ones I just really want to have a go with. Again, my, like, dream demon is still Astral Divinity. I really do want to give that one, like, a go one day, you know? Like, but the goal is... Exo could be fun, maybe.
I don't like,
Huh?
the gameplay.
I don't know if I would do it just because of the sync part, but... Black Blizzard, be just a good level, isn't it? So.
What a song!
I don't know how I feel about the saxophone, but...
I love Creo uses sax. It's so fucking cool.
I see. The thing is, I'm really mixed about Creo just because, like, I've heard so many of his songs kind of have a similar sound. To be honest, like.
Yeah, he has I agree. He has a very distinct sound.
It kind of gets old for me personally.
No, it just happened to me. It just happened to me in a fucking run. Does it happen in runs as well, or is it?
Maybe in runs, but it never happened to me from 0. So.
It happened to me in the start position. I'm kind of curious now.
Where were you doing it from? From the end of the spiky, from the slow bit, or the start?
The end.
It might be the start position then, because it was like
Really?
I think that was where I did it from the practice checkpoint as well. It might just be starting the level up at that point.
Start here. Save and play. I've got this awkward place to fucking...
Yeah, it is a bit weird, but... Got German! Do you remember, like, when we started doing runs as a thing? Because, like, we used to just spam checkpoints.
Yeah, it's just 2 checkpoints. That's how it
Yeah,
went. I'm not saying this fucking top position. This is horrible. Right, delete. Boop. Oh god, I delete the trigger. I hope that doesn't cause any problems. Let's find out. Right, here. Save and play. Okay, that's even worse.
I just want to beat this before 2.2. That's my goal. You know.
Why don't I go from here? That might make sense. Let's try that.
That's one of the main reasons, because I know some of the more notable things that come out during 2.2 will obviously be difficult levels, won't they? Let's be real. So
Yeah.
I want to be able to play them. Like, I would love to have a go. Do you know what level I'd love to try one day? I mean, I'd never do it, but you know, like in the dream reality. Limbo. Yeah.
Oh god, remember
Never do it though. Like, honestly, I don't have the memory for it. You know what I mean? Probably. It'd be cool to beat Kinos. That'd be quite like poetic. You know what I mean? The level that got me into the game. I think if I ever had like a time where I was like, all right, this is gonna be my final level, it'd probably have to be Kinos, right? Because of the fact that it was the one that got me into the game because of the meme. I know, like, Nepesta doesn't like the meme very much, and that's fair enough, you know. But I think, like, genuinely, like, when I hear it used in, like, moments like the GD kind of montage and stuff, I just think it sounds awesome, you know what I mean? Like, it's just such a moment of victory, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
like, it kind of went from being funny to me to just, like, actually being a really neat thing to hear, because it's just, like, it kind of perfectly encapsulates, like, a lot of the time, the emotions that you do feel when you beat something that you've been struggling with. Oh my god, literally.
It just happened again, even from there. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't have to practice this if I can't.
No! That was the first I've gotten in ages! Ah, no. God damn it me. That straight fly is such a bastard.
Okay. Fuck, Tom.
Alright, that's 16 to 46. This is actually getting way better than it was earlier. Holy shit. If I could get a 16 to 100 run today, Tom, that would be mental.
That'd be mental.
That would literally just mean I'd needed to do the wave as practice, and then I'd be ready to beat the level.
It's 60 in the end of the wave, is it? Yeah.
16's end of the wave at the start of the ship, yeah. The wave is easily the hardest and most inconsistent part of the level, so I avoid practicing it pretty much all the time, just because, frankly, it's a lottery.
It's a good thing it's at the start, to be fair.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. It's like, it's a lottery for it, really, so it's just like, I don't want to practice it a bunch and forget how to do the rest of the level, you know what I mean? So I just prefer to do the rest of it and then gamble with the start, you know? It's just crazy how readable this level becomes when you've, like, done it, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be wild when you beat this. I'm gonna say that. I'm just gonna be so there for it. When that day comes, we'll be like, yes. The thing is, you'll do it in so many less attempts than me, you know what I mean? Like, you will probably do it when you get to the point, because you're waiting until you're, like, properly the skill level for it. I guarantee you will do it in, like, 20k attempts or something, or less. Like,
yeah. I probably will go for my... It's my first extreme.
Yeah, it's a good entry level one. It's a fun level. I genuinely mean that. I think it's really enjoyable to put together. Feels so good doing it, you know what I mean? But it's not. Oh yeah, we're great. How about you, Grace? How was dinner? How was Mackey's?
I did prefer, you know. Got some cheese bites with me.
Yummy.
Share box.
Can I have some then? I mean, I don't want any of this cheese, but it's a share box, so you're kind of legally obligated to say yes.
Just because it says the word share on it does not mean I have to share it.
Yeah, it does. That's how that works, Grace. Obviously.
It's called a share box. Yeah, I eat the entire thing to myself. Like,
No, yeah, same.
my local spa, right? They used to at Christmas time they'd get these giant galaxy bars in, and they were like as long as 2 galaxy bars, or maybe no 3 galaxy bars probably, and like the height of like 1.5 of them. You know what I mean? They were massive, and they were called share bars, and we just buy them for ourselves because they cost like £1.50. Holy shit! How much have times changed? £1.50 for that.
Oh,
I'm just thinking.
They still exist, by the way. They're just like £4 now.
Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
Literally, I'm not even messing. Like a normal size bar is like £1.50
Just
now.
blown Jack's mind.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about inflation and stuff. It's really great. It's just
Like stuff costs more as our minimum wage got up. No. No, it went up a little tiny bit. Did it help? No.
an itty bitty bit, like, tiny whiny. My dad was so staggered when he heard the minimum wage right now. I was like, the minimum wage is literally like £7. He was like, no, it's not. That's ridiculous. It's like, yeah, it is. Like, it's like £8. And he was like, no one could get through the year.
No, it's. I don't think it's that.
It's £8.
No, I'm on
Okay,
minimum wage.
It's £8, isn't it?
And my minimum wage is £10.
Wait, is it? Is it changed?
£10.
Yeah.
It went up in April.
It depends on your age, but for me and Tom, it's £10.
I was going for 18.
42.
National living wage is £10.42. 21 to 22 is £10.18. 18 to 20 £7.49. And 16 to 17 is £5.28. So it's gone up 10% in April. Well, that's not enough. Inflation's been more than that. So.
Yeah, it had,
A little bit, yeah.
No, it was quite a big one. The last pay rise. for me
18 to
was quite a
20
big
is £7.49.
Yeah, but what about minimum wage for like minimum wage? Like which is the 23 and over? That's what minimum. When you say minimum wage, that's what we're talking about.
Well, I'm talking about what applies to me when I get a
what
job.
applies to you?
Yeah,
Okay,
which is
well,
what means I
minimum wage in
can't.
general.
Yeah, sorry, no.
one.
Like,
£7 or £8, I think yours.
yeah, it's £7.50. My dad was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, I can't pay for anything." He was like, "So that's ridiculous." I was like, "That's what we're saying." Yes, it is ridiculous, isn't it? Like, me on my way to go to university and not be able to afford anything except for pot noodles. I'm just gonna need to learn to cook because cooking is so much cheaper generally now. Like,
I should work out what my hourly is.
I should just eat cottage pie every night from this point on. Cottage pie is banging in all fairness.
I do love cottage pie.
I know, right? Or shepherd's pie.
My annual salary is.
Shepherd's pie is weird because you barely ever have it with lamb, I find.
Damn, my hourly is £12 and 2 pence. That's alright. I'll take that.
That is pretty good.
Oh, actually, no. I work less hours than that. Hang on. How many hours do I do a week? It's not 40. I do less than that. Not significantly, but it will change it. Let me do the maths here. So
You're doxing yourself on stream, Tom. Oh my god. Tom Timmick docs. Wage docs. But I love a bit of food, you know what I mean? Love a bit of food.
7.5 times
I love
5.
food.
Yeah, I do 37 and a half hours a week.
Like,
I get that
food
vibe from
is
you, Grace.
superior.
£12.82. I'm about to hit £13 an hour, baby. Let's go.
God, that's fair. I think that's the average wage, isn't it now? Like,
Average hourly wage UK. Well, in 2022 it was £16.37, so it's
alright, well, clearly not, I guess.
I'm so far behind.
yeah, £16.30 is the average this year. I'm on £12.82.
job.
What's the average yearly salary?
What did you do to get a job at, like, where you are, Grace? I'm just curious. Like,
Average,
did you just
average
stumble
salary
into
is
it, or-
33 grand apparently.
Like,
Basically. So, my boss is the daughter of my mum's boss.
nepotism. Nice.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I pretty sure my dad got a job, like.
Why is my Xbox not working?
My dad
Why
got
is it-
like a.
Oh,
My dad got
Damn
like
it.
a Oh,
No,
you're right.
got
What happened?
96, got 96, not on.
No, wait, on Jawbreaker.
From the start of the wave on.
I
Jawbreaker,
thought you about to.
96.
I thought you meant Dark. I was like, what? Like,
No, I'm not playing Dart on a while.
Yeah.
Just on it briefly, you know. I'm gonna have a quick play. I'm waiting for Grace.
I will say, my dad, he got his job because basically he was. I think it was like. I think he said he was dating the daughter of the guy who owned the original company, and so he was like he was looking for a sales rep. I think Dad said it was, or he knew it, he had dated his daughter in like secondary school, right? And they were both Arsenal fans, so he ended up getting like an interview with him, and then they just talked about footy apparently, and that got him a job. Oh, how the 80s were a different time, you know.
There's nothing wrong with that. He's good at the job.
I mean, their dad was very good at the job.
And there you go.
Give him that.
If he kept the job because he was a family member and he was doing a shit job, that would be nepotism. I don't think getting the job because of
well, no, I still think that is nepotism because that's how that works. You wouldn't get the same standing if, like, anything that you just gain an advantage from knowing someone is nepotism. So that works.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily always a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of it personally, but yeah, it's not like I don't think it's a bad thing to use. Oh my god, where have I heard that? Oh my god, no. Hold on, Tom. Tell me you heard.
Alexa, play.
Go onto my stream for me, right?
Hang on, what's that? Oh, go on. You're streaming? Are you? I didn't realize.
Yeah, on YouTube, innit?
Oh, so sorry.
YouTube.
On YouTube, innit?
Fairs. Is it? Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, I'm on.
What level
Hang
is
on,
this
what's
from?
that, oh, yeah, sorry, mate. Go on.
These two notes here.
I
I've
should
heard
not
this in like a
off that.
GD level. You ready? And spot. All right.
Oh, there's a massive delay.
Just listen. You've heard that, right? Is that not ringing any bells?
I don't hear it yet. I'm still delayed.
Oh.
Hang on. Right, I'm deafening real quick. Hang on. No idea.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, no.
I feel like that's in a GD level or something like that specific. But I can't remember what level it is.
Jack, not everything is a Geometry Dash reference, okay?
It is.
No.
Oh man, I need to remember that.
I'm so thankful. So personally, don't make those.
Is it the Yandere, maybe? It might be the Yandere, actually.
Fuck.
Yeah, listen to the Yandere. Go on to the Yandere when you get the chance and listen to the
that,
opening notes and you'll know what I mean. I can't believe that reminded me of that.
Yeah,
I do wish they gave a bit more like credit to the actual songs that were used though in these levels, you know what I mean?
misconceptions.
Yeah, well, it's a shame that you kind of get these levels without actually knowing what they are, like the songs are, unless you go and check on the level ID yourself.
Did it again.
On team, like
If you're dying at the last clip before the last triangle bit, which is like free.
the last triangle. Yeah, I know what you're on about though. Yeah, I just have to spam that pretty much to get past that last one. Right? You have to do a really consistent spam to stay right in the middle and just go through it. Imagine you're at the beer duel, Tom. Go back in time.
Oh no, I'm not about when I'm in the triangle bit. I'm about before I enter it.
No, I think about the ending, like where you get to do double.
Oh no, I've not had a problem with that yet, so I hope I won't have a problem with that.
I think I died to it once. I don't know. No, I didn't. No, I would have remembered otherwise.
Again.
Nice.
Stupid.
Do you want a screenshot, by the way? Cool.
Yeah, sure. Hang on.
How many attempts are you on Jawbreaker now?
In my run one, I've got 552, and on my actual thing, I've got 2,005. So 3K.
Yeah, fair play. Do you know what? It's the most amount of attempts I am actually embarrassed about. Because you know me, I'm not embarrassed about attempts at all, right? But
Yeah.
there is one level that I actually am embarrassed by. I have 2K attempts on Decode. And this is like
Damn.
post 9 circles.
That level's hard though.
I know, right?
People say it's a really easy dip. I did a patch run up there. I was like, this
I
is
was
fucking
struggling.
shit.
I hated it. I hate Decode. Like it's such a.
I'm not beating it. I did a patch run for fun. I hated the waves. The waves easy. Like actually, I did the wave first try, but it was like there was other bits of the level that would. I was like, fuck this. This is just stupid.
Yeah, I know. That's what I felt. But I was like, I felt like people would think
level.
I'm coping, but I mean, maybe I am coping, but it doesn't matter. I hate it still.
I still hate it regardless. Yeah, exactly.
I want to go back to day or
Oh, Sega sound. That could be good. Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, Sonic is the one to go for, I guess. I'm gonna listen to the Sonic soundtrack. I've never even played a Sonic game, so there we go. I've already left out, kind of, you know, from when I hear about these Nintendo kids, like you, Tom, where you say about like Mario Galaxy, and I haven't even played like Super Mario Bros.
Mario Galaxy, man. Oh, what a game.
I love that Jacob Geller video on that, actually. That's great.
Such a good game, man.
Oh, it's Jacob Geller in a while. I wonder if he's posted anything new. I do love his video essays. They are class. Like, he does such a good job with them. But I do find it funny when he says, I think about this moment a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
I watched his recent... He uploaded recently a video about...
Orbital
like,
lasers, or...
No, the one about something to do with video games. And like, oh, what was it about now? I can't remember. Oh yeah, games that like don't really mean anything. There was like just a load of random video games he was talking about. That,
Oh,
like, don't,
yeah, the art...
like the ones that... Yeah, like the art ones. Yeah.
Oh,
were,
what?
like...
Who is afraid of modern art? Is that one?
No, oh no, it was like... There was one that was like... The game was just a thing... it was the Earth, and then stuff just randomly flew at the Earth.
Oh,
like that.
yes, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. I love that one.
I enjoyed that.
You should, seriously, I really do recommend the Who's Afraid of Modern Art video. It's one of those most popular for a reason.
Oh yeah, was it called Games That Aren't Games? I think that's what it was called.
I think that's the one, yeah. I really enjoyed that one. That's the one where it has the museum, the virtual museum.
Yeah,
for,
the bench museum.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about that one. Well, that video, yeah, but I mean, it was a band who did it, Radiohead, I think?
Oh yeah, the Radiohead one, yeah.
Yeah, think about that. Honestly, that was a great video. I did enjoy that. I thought that was awesome. The one where Earth is just a thing, it generates your Earth, and just stuff happens. I think that's a cool.
Yeah.
It'd be a cool kind of example, because I think there's you know how you have like atheism and agnosticism and theism and all that, right? During the Enlightenment, right, there was this idea called deism. And basically the thought of it was, there is a god, but the god kind of created the universe and just kind of abandoned us immediately after. That kind of thing. So,
that's interesting.
So essentially it was, you know, it was basically people's way of saying, I don't think you're wrong about the god thing. I think you're lying about all the Christian dogma and the Muslim dogma and the Hindu stuff, you know. I don't think the god said anything to us. I don't think they much care about us, to be honest. I think they just left. And, you know, you're just trying to control us, is basically what they were saying, you know. They're saying all these commandments are just a bunch of rubbish.
It's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, it's a interesting philosophy. It was kind of what propelled the modern age into existence. But I think that game about the mountain and how it just appears and is a thing would have been a really good kind of version of that, you know what I mean? If you just created that world and then just left it be, you know?
There we go, did it. Let's go.
Nice.
Right, that was halfway through the
Yeah,
wave.
you will.
So,
Yeah, not
so
completely.
now I have to do the entire wave, which I'm going to do now.
Well, the first bit's not too bad, is it? So...
Exactly, the first bit's easy, yeah, it's like...
The second part really does take quite a turn, I do find. Last 70% is pretty ruthless, I'd say. I'm genuinely shocked that I remembered where those two notes came from that reminded me of, you know.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like, I just recognize like the most inconsistent and random and useless things ever. Like when I told you I recognized a character from that the horror spoof movie I watched that had like no recognition as the villain from Yogi Bear the movie. And I just somehow remembered that. It's like, why is that in my head? Like, genuinely. I find it so weird that fucking TJ Miller is in the Yogi Bear movie. That's a weird thing to like think about. I don't know how uncomfortable that makes me. Oh my god. Wait until the Tony the Tiger movie comes out. Promotes Frosties for the entire time. It'll be like the Emoji movie.
The Emoji movie.
All the mascots for the cereal aisle. Ooh, I have to save the world or something. Can you imagine?
Like that movie, what's it called? The one about the food.
Sausage Party?
Sausage Pie, that fucking film. I fucking
Fucking
love that movie. It's so funny.
Oh my god, I'd love an adult version. Oh my god, the cereal mascots, like an adult show where it's just about the cereal mascots for kids movies. You know what I mean? Or like there for kids aisle like food.
My favorite thing about Sausage Pie is the fact that there's loads of kid mums who took their kids to that movie thinking it was a kids movie.
You really?
They just go on the cinema website, see that, and think, yeah.
Oh
just don't look at the age,
no!
just, like, go in and like it's like. But I don't know how that happens because I think that movie was an 18.
Yeah,
How do
I
you
don't
get the kids
know.
in?
I don't know. That's probably an urban myth, surely.
Or maybe not necessarily cinemas, but I think people put it on for their kids.
But yeah, because I know, yeah, I reckon that. But there was a whole thing about that because I wanted to see Deadpool when I was younger. I'm pretty sure, but it was R-rated, obviously, so I couldn't go and see it because I was like a 13-year-old, I think, when it came out. Well, actually, if we do the math, 7 years, so I'd actually have been 11 when it came out. So.
The award show.
Deadpool is a great movie. In all fairness, I did love it.
Watching Zeus with my partner.
I haven't watched that in ages, you know.
Oh god.
I'd say.
I want to
Deadpool
be
is-
one of them people that make bad decisions.
Oh yeah.
That's my conclusion.
What
Yeah.
what kind of bad decision? I mean,
I don't have the balls to make bad decisions. For
you
the
already
plot,
smoked,
so
Grace.
it's
If it makes you feel
whatever.
better, so there's that. Like,
Grace doesn't smoke.
but you did. I thought that.
Grace
That
doesn't fucking smoke. No. Do you, Grace? You don't smoke, to my knowledge.
And I'm drunk. Not sick.
No, yeah, I've seen. Yeah, no, yeah, but that's what I mean.
oh, I thought. See, this is. I spoke to you about this. All right, thank God for that. That's so much better. Oh my God, I was so nervous about that because you're an asthmatic. I was like, that'd be so stupid. So
Hate six.
good. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
No,
God.
I hate
Everyone
six.
does. Well, not everyone
The
does.
smell of them-
Smokers don't. Yeah.
I don't know many smokers.
Grazzy's actually
but-
stopped. I witnessed Grazzy not take a cig off Vicky last night.
Really?
I was really proud. Vicky offered it her and she went, no. I
Vicky
was
should
so
be offering
proud.
it to her. Naughty Vicky. I've still got to have words with Vicky about this fucking Morrison's thing. That fucking blew my mind.
No,
Morrison's.
Vicky.
Fucking, she got a
What
job and then
Morrison's
didn't.
thing?
She got a job, right? Went out the night before our first day, right? Got absolutely bladdered. Woke up in the morning and just went nah, and just didn't turn up. To
I
our
know,
first
I
day.
was
Oh my
there.
God, I'm sorry.
I was like, how do you just not show up to? I know it's only Morrison's, but fuck me, your first day. That's just ridiculous.
I was there.
Yeah, I
I
know.
told
but,
her
like,
off.
that's just ridiculous. Like, how is she ever gonna want to like? I love the girl, but
It's her own fault. She did coke. She
really?
did coke that night. That's why she was fucked.
Yeah.
Because she was on a big
Why
come
would
down.
you do that? Oh God.
Because it's Vicky.
Checks out, I guess. I mean, I don't know her, but saying if that's an explanation enough, I'll take it, I guess.
So, if you knew Vicky, you'd understand. I feel like. Tom, do you get me? Am I making sense?
hang on. No, fuck,
You
95.
Oh.
I say I'm counting it. I'm counting that. I did it. From 0, here we go. Sorry, Grace, as you were saying.
No, it's fine. I was just like, Jack was like, I don't get it, but if it,
Well, he doesn't know
I'll
Vicky,
take
so-
it. And I was like, it's just Vicky. Like, I know, but like, you know how everyone has one of them,
Yeah,
just
everyone has a
them.
friend like that.
and you like kind of get it. Vicky's that person.
The only thing I know, like, I know Batty, he, apparently when they got really hammered when they were out at a party, like, last year, and he ended up stealing, like, a roadworks sign or something, and just, like, throwing it in a bush.
The amount of traffic cones I've stolen is not even funny.
I think
Did you at
traffic cones
least
are
wear them
I
as
think,
hats?
I think so. Cones are insignificant. Usually there's like a line of 50 of them, so having one of them gone is not really going to cause a problem. However, well, something Ben did once, I realized actually, in the moment it was really funny, but I realized the next day when I saw it was still like that, was fucked up, right? We're out, right? We're walking through Frodsham, and there's a sign that's like, "Oh, road closed ahead, diversion."
Oh,
And there's an arrow on the there's an arrow on the sign. He fucking twists the arrow the other way. And
That's gold.
I
That's
drive
gold.
past the next day,
No
and
way.
it's still like that. And I'm like, how many people do you reckon? Like, most people I know use sat navs and stuff, so like maybe it would like, but like the people that don't would just took them the wrong way.
Should I private this after we stream this? Or fucking-
No.
oh my God, that is
I'm not DOS by location. I'm not DOS who
That
Ben
is-
is. There's a lot of Bens.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's quite a common name, but that is...
Is there a Ben I don't like?
there's got to be, like, Ben Stiller. There you go.
It was Ben Shapiro. It was Ben
Yes,
Shapiro.
there we go. Get rid of him. Sign steering
Arrest him.
bastard.
Arrest him. Put him away for life.
That was, oh my god, really though? He did that. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro did it. Yeah.
I can't believe that. Just pull it.
It was
funny
hilarious
as
in the
well.
moment. And I just didn't really, because we were all pissed. I didn't really think about how actually bad that is. Like it's.
I love
They
this
probably
moment.
like came
The
back and
funny
it was
ones.
sorry. Yeah. Honestly. I mean, see my mates, again, I'm not really a partier, if you couldn't tell. I know I keep it hidden
And
very
it's when
well.
you
but-
wake up. Like when you wake up and then you come into and everything's kind of like a blur, but you kind of remember clicks and you go, ah, shit, remember that? It's like the reminiscing of the next morning. It's great.
I think I've only ever properly like drank anything once, and I don't think it was enough to get me drunk. It was just like a kind of lager, and I was watching Star Wars with some family members. You know what I mean? It was a weird experience because it was 15. It was a bit like I just kind of didn't know what to do with it. I was like, I don't know, am I supposed to like this? Like,
I hate getting drunk with my family.
yeah.
I literally never do it. I hate it.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's just like.
With my friends, like, literally couldn't care. But family, no. No member of family gets to see drunk. That's reserved for friends only.
Drunk Grace is a different beast than sober Grace.
I can imagine. I can only imagine.
Is it?
This is one of those things, Grace. Though I feel like that's the thing. I don't get to spend time with you sober. Like, and apart from on gaming, obviously, we need to do. We did that escape room. We need to do more things like that. And I keep pushing for it. I know
I
we all,
want to do that again.
I like, I like drinking as much as the next guy, but I also love doing things that don't involve drinking, and we don't do it enough. Like we did it, even when we did the escape room
No,
with Graz and was it Dom? Was it Graz and Dom or Graz and Chris? I can't remember which one it was at the time, but one of them. Graz
I
and
mean, it
someone.
wasn't me because it was me, you, and Molly that went. So...
No, because we did another one, didn't we? With in
Oh, it was
Cheshire Oaks.
Dom.
The Dom, yeah, in Cheshire Oaks.
It was Dom.
Oh, hang on. Yeah,
It was me, you, Molly, Dom, Graz,
yeah, that was good. That.
I believe.
Yeah,
Was
Dom paid
Vicky
for it all
there?
because
I don't think.
no, cause Dom paid for it all, didn't he? Because they'd we didn't plan to do the escape room, did we? We went for a meal and we ended up in Cheshire Oaks.
Yeah.
And then we just like,
and
let's
then
do
we
this
were just like,
escape room too. Dom paid for it all. I remember he got like 10 grand, hadn't he, from like something. So we just paid for everything, including the meal, which was like 300 quid or something ridiculous like that. Because we all had like steaks, didn't we? So
yeah.
that was nice. That
Well, I
fucking
didn't.
Miller and Car. I've never.
burger.
You had a fucking. You and Molly had burgers, didn't you? That was so fucking funny. Went to Miller and Car and did have steak. I'm not a steak guy, but I was like, if we're going Miller and Car, I've got to have a steak. Like it's literally a steakhouse, and it was fucking good. It was so
Molly
good.
just- Oh no, because that's when the waiter did the thing with the
The
cork.
wine. I've told so many people about that story. Like all the
please
guys
tell
who
one
know
more.
about.
That was so funny.
So, yeah, so the guy brings. Yeah, you've been. I think I've told you this story. Jack. Stop me if I have. I swear I've told you. But like, you know when you go to a fancy restaurant and they like, if you order wine, they like bring the bottle over and like show you it and like open it. You can smell it and then they pour you a little bit and then they, you
Yeah,
can, like,
that
taste
kind
it.
of vibe, I guess. Yeah.
So yeah, the guy like obviously Molly and Grazzy are just the most like not fancy people. Neither
Oh,
are any of
I
us,
think
but we're
you-
having wine. Yeah, have I told you? Yeah, and then he brings the bottle over and just show it to them. They're like, oh, and then he takes the fucking thing off, pours a little bit in Molly's glass. She goes, I want a bit more than that. It was so bad. And then what did Grazzy do with the corkscrew? Did she fucking lick it or something? Were you supposed to sniff it? It was so funny.
Well, she like scrows it, didn't she? She scrows it. With, like the
Oh,
a
yeah,
thumb and
he,
a
like,
finger.
touched it. Yeah, he put it up to her, and then she just grabbed it. So you're supposed to smell it. Like it's a thing they do at fancy places, you know. Oh wait, hang on 1 second.
I mean,
Oh, it
I
was
probably would have
so
been.
funny.
I probably would have been in the same boat as them. Honestly, I'd have been so unsure of what to do. A waiter came over to me, and just like started like. I mean,
I was
alright, this
dying,
is something
like,
I've
I was
never understood.
actually
I think wine tastes like shite. I've had it before, and I just think like
I don't like wine. I'm
I
not a wine
think
gal.
it's just a bunch of like arseholes acting pretentiously because that stuff all is the same as far as I'm concerned.
I like wine.
I don't know. People are
I
like,
love it. I'll drink it.
people are like, oh yes, it's 60-year-old matured
it's like
wine.
the
It's
only
like
thing
it's
there,
just as
I'll drink
bitter as
it.
everything else here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
But like, it has to have lemonade in.
so you're kind of like a
Stop lemonade.
what are they called? Soda pops, right, or something like that.
Like white wine with lemonade.
And they put like fizzy drinks in with alcohol to make them
Yeah, got 72 on Jawbreaker.
nice. I honestly, yeah, I don't get the alcohol.
Are you just
appeal
coming
to
back
it.
on this, or can I play a different game? Though?
I'll come back on if you want to.
I mean, I'm down to. I just didn't know if you were playing that.
I'm still on
no,
GD, but
I was only on this while I was waiting for you. Let me just finish this attempt.
oh, you better beat it this attempt then.
Buddy.
You're legally obligated.
I mean, I could.
Legally.
Yeah, legally. By contract. With Robert Toplet.
I'm taking that. Brains.
I might have died.
Terrible, Tom. Garbage.
Right, I'm coming, Grace. Let me just.
You know what I would like to do? I want to
Let me
download
just- hang
that.
on. Let me just check something. Hang on. BRB, guys.
But that wasn't right back, was it now? It completely delayed.
Go.
0 out of 10 on
Go right
Yelp.
back. He's not here.
Yeah. Rubbish.
Outrageous
Lies.
behaviour.
Disgusting.
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 It was the 10-year anniversary of that video, like last week.
Really?
Week,
No way.
Yeah.
Which one of you didn't know how to
that's-
flush the loo after I've had a shit? It was fucking one of yous.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. The thing that made me understand the Scots like better than anything ever. Like, what I've heard, right? I saw this post come up, and it was what words, what Scottish words would the rest of the world benefit from using? Don't question me. Like Reddit just throws me random subreddits all the time, questions like that. I'm like, yeah, sure. And one of the responses to it was use, right? Y-O-U-S. I'm like, that is not Scottish. I have heard so many Northerners say that, you know. Like,
I use that all the time. I use it in messages as well.
I have a mate. I had a mate from Middlesbrough, and he used to say it all the time as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
I literally go like a use come in
yeah, like yeah, you said it literally like before, like a second ago, like
all the time.
I don't know how they think that's a Scottish
most of the time, I join the party and I go, "How are you?"
I think the thing that they don't. I don't think they're
I
saying
either
that.
say, "How are you?" or "How are you?"
Yeah, exactly. It's just like it's a word that a lot of Northerners use, and I don't know how like the Scots think that, and the Scousers especially, like proper Scouse, like, and I just think it's like, all right, I'm gonna be real here, like, I don't know how they think it's their word because I think, and this is something that a lot of people probably won't like. I think most people on this island don't want to admit like that we are just very similar to each other because we live so close to each other. You know what I mean? We're not really that different from each other in a lot of ways. We all complain about the weather. We all complain about each other. We are just very similar people because we live next door to each other. If you live next to your neighbor, you pick up some of their habits. That's the kind of vibe, right? Like, I don't know. And I just think that a lot like the Scots are afraid to admit that we're similar to, like, they're similar to us, and we're afraid to admit that we're similar to the Welsh in a lot of ways. It's just like the whole thing with our country, it makes no sense. Especially the weird stroppiness that goes on sometimes, like.
Stroppy people.
Yeah, they are stroppy, innit? Like,
stress me out.
yeah, a lot of people who just like get so whingy because it's like, I've never really like been up, you know, but like it annoys me to know like the idea of being like treated like shite because I'm English is ridiculous. Like in the same way that I wouldn't treat a Scot person like shit because they're Scottish, right? Like, or at least beyond friendly banter, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, there's proper like freaks who are just like super thingy about it. It's like, guy, calm down, it's okay. Like, sorry that my ancestors were assholes. I get it, but like, could you stop, please? Like,
I can't help it.
yeah, it's not my fault. Like, who I came from. Okay, they did a genetic test, you know, right? Because obviously, you know how like the Scots and the Irish and the Welsh are often like we're the Celts, you know. That's kind of their thing. They're Celtic. But apparently, they did like a DNA and the Cornish as well. But they did like a DNA swab for it. And most people in those areas are pretty much the same as everyone else in the country because we've just intermingled so much that most people in the country are a mix of Anglo-Saxon and Celtic. Like, it's just like it doesn't matter anymore, you know. It's just not a thing. I think it's funny.
Just people with people.
Yeah, I thought that was a weird one. Like, I saw a post come up recently about it was quite funny because it was on unpopular opinions, right? And it was, why are the French so rude? And I was like, how is that an unpopular opinion? Like, I have heard that far too many times in my life.
I know.
Yeah, literally, like, so uniform around the world, I swear. Like, or at least, I was saying this right. I think that people need to stop kind of, Because there was a few comments from French people, and they said, "Listen, these people are drawing these conclusions from people from Paris, you know." And I just thought, you know what? Yeah, like lots of people draw conclusions about people, like about English people because of people from London being assholes. You know what I mean? And it's like if they went to a various different array of cities, they'd find out that people aren't generally as asshole-ish as they are in London. You know? Like,
Yeah.
it's London,
Always.
like you say. I think we would improve the
It's
country
London.
massively if we changed the capital from London. Oh, do you know what's... Alright, this is a weird one. Apparently, in a legal sense, London isn't actually a city except for like the little spot in the centre, which is the city of London. The rest of London isn't technically actually a city. Which is weird as hell. Because apparently in the UK, the thing that determines whether something's a city is literally just if the king or queen decides that it's a city and just says it, basically. Otherwise, it's not a city. So, there you go. I think Reading isn't a city, which is just obviously it is.
Huh.
Like there are cities with like
it's not.
7,000 people living there, and then Reading has 300,000 people living there, and like it's not. It's like what? How does this even make sense? We're such a weird country, aren't we?
We just move in the groove.
Yeah, I suppose so. We don't really shoot this. BRB, by the way, he said.
No one.
BRB, more like
Literally.
Tom Tame Gone or something. I don't know. Do you know what I really fancy right now?
I'm saying it with Vanish.
But I know I really shouldn't because it's actually not that good. Orange squash.
Food?
I don't know why, but I don't know orange squash.
Good. Huh.
But like
Go
orange,
get some.
I don't know, but we don't have any, and orange squash isn't even that good, which is why I'm confused as to why I'm craving it right now.
Oh.
Like, it's not even that nice, but I really want it.
Okay, electric.
Like bloody hell.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay,
I should come
Hagrid.
on Fortnite now, Grace.
BRB, he says.
What's on top,
Yeah,
brother? Sorry.
BRB. Tap tap tap. Wagging
need.
finger right now, by the way. Wagging finger.
I'd expect because you're playing GD. I think it does do a wagging action.
I suppose it does, I guess. Be activating my Space UK macro.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Oh, my sister's going to join, by the way, but just in the game. It makes our games easier.
That's fine.
Freya, I need you to bring my lobbies down.
I know she asked if she could. I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah, sure, Tom. We believe that you're nice enough to do that. Yeah, yeah. Tom's a manipulative human being. You see, he's a monster. Can you imagine if you just did that? Right, I need you in my game for reasons. I need my wins. I need my umbrella this season.
We're not going to tell you why. But she's changed the. Oh my god, it's the VMAs on Tuesday. Forgot about that.
So what?
Am I going to be on work? VMAs.
I don't know what that is.
It's music awards.
Oh wait, really?
It's like the Brits,
The Brits?
but no. You don't know what the Brits are.
I don't really
you
follow
joking?
award shows, to be honest. I know what an Emmy is.
Oh, the Brits is so like it'll be like artist of the year, music video of the year, best girl group of the year, best boy group of the year, best song of the year.
Yeah, but all of it's
shit
gonna be
that.
like
There's
mid as fuck
so
music,
many
isn't
categories,
it? Like...
But the Brits is like just British people. The VMAs is American.
Oh, okay.
Same
Yeah,
thing, just
it's
American.
like just British stuff, yeah.
I listen to a lot of American art.
Well, yeah, you listen to Taylor Swift, is she?
Grace,
Swiftie,
question.
yeah. There's quite a few. But
Question. Taylor Swift related question, which you can answer for me. So, what does
maybe.
Taylor's version mean?
So
It means she
basically,
gets all the monetary
she
value
was
from
with,
it.
Question. I'm going to give you my theory. I want to see how right
you
I
just
am.
asked me a question.
No, but I want to give you my
I
theory.
was
My
giving you an answer
theory
and you
is
cut
that she
me
releases
off.
an album, right, and then she re-releases it slightly different, calls it Taylor's version, and gets all the money. Am I correct?
No.
Okay, go on. Give me the
Kind
reaction.
of, but not really. Like, so, she was with a record label. Alexa, stop. Start talking to me for no reason. So with this record label, I can't remember what he's called. Hold on.
I don't need the record label.
No.
The Bad Guy 2006 XX. Record label of an Xbox 360 username.
I can't remember. She was with this record label, and the guy when you're with them, the record label owns your music.
Yeah.
So you release it and they own it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's record labels, yeah.
Anyway, so Taylor had done these she'd done all of her albums, released them all. The record label gets all the money, and well, not all of it, but quite a significant amount. And the guy that's at the top of it that ran it all I can't remember what he did, but he did something really bad. And
what was he, like a sleaze
the
bag
artists that are under him, I can't remember what he did. I'd have to look it up. But she was fuming. They had a massive fallout. So what she's done is she's re-recorded all of her songs, released extra ones, and done some lyric changes, and re-released it, and then put Taylor's version at the end because she owns it. The record label doesn't own it. She owns.
Okay, so there's not as much of a money-grabbing reason as I assumed it was.
There's actually an ethical thing.
No.
Cool.
She wants ownership of everything that she does, which is,
fair enough.
I mean, fair play to her to be big enough to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's actually quite impressive, to be fair.
Told all of her fans to stream Taylor's version rather than the other one, because otherwise the guy that did her dirty is gonna carry on growing and making money and shit. So it's pretty cool. And
could he technically not
Yeah, I was
copyright
thinking
involved
that.
for the song? I know she's changed them, but they're still.
No, because
if I do a cover
she
of a song,
wrote them.
it's still true, but if he owns
Oh,
them,
but she wrote them.
I guess, yeah,
I'm only
but
playing
it's a
devil's
different
advocate.
song,
Part ownership. He
technically.
doesn't have full ownership. He doesn't have full ownership of it.
right.
It's
okay.
commission,
But
I guess.
Taylor has full ownership of the song. Yeah. I just shot the fuck.
I was just interested because I saw that she's recently announced another Taylor's version or whatever, one of their albums, and I was just like,
1989.
and then it finally taught me to make me think, what does that actually fucking mean? Because I see it all over the place, and I'm like, I know I shit on Taylor Swift a lot, but I'm only fucking with you because I know it pisses you off. I don't actually have anything against her. Likes music, fair enough.
It's alright enough.
I'm gonna have to go and pickaxe this guy, and it could get me killed.
I don't know why you're hearing it everywhere though, Tom. Where do you hear it? I'm actually really curious.
Or just
Not
whenever
really
there's a
bad at the game.
you see, because I see a lot of Taylor
Oh
Swift
my
songs on
God.
TikTok and stuff, and it's always like, oh, and in the sound it's like Taylor's version. I'm like, what does that fucking mean?
Yeah. No, yeah. Jeez. I don't know, but I have so much respect for doing it.
Well,
I'd
that's
have to
actually
find a
fair
reason.
enough.
I know that it's pretty bad. He's done something recently as well. Because he has a lot of big names under his record, and they've all left him
Oh.
in this last week. All of them. Oh, I can't sleep. I'm
Let's
all
see.
alone.
Taylor
Just what he said.
Swift.
It should be quite easy to find.
If it's got her albums on Spotify, I think there's just like Taylor version.
Still at Braun, I think. It has a B. His last name begins with B, but I can't remember his actual name.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
I'm gonna do flag.
Yeah, it's just like it's not really my type of music, but that's fair enough. It's like I'm just not into that genre really. But I fucking respect her absolute dominance of the industry.
Yeah, no, it's crazy that. Like,
it's like being like not a Max Verstappen fan, but you've got to respect his dominance. You know?
Yeah, literally. She is the Max
like
Verstappen of the like singing world,
the pop world, yeah,
music industry. Just music in the whole.
Yeah, I love it. I'd gone like probably before I listened to it when I was in Cool with You. I was playing COD. Probably been about 8 years since I last listened to a Taylor Swift song. Gonna be real, but...
I love her.
I got this, yeah. Doing like, what was it you said? You were naming an animal after it. Like you said you were gonna name like an animal or something like that. Taylor, right? I swear you said that. I pointed out that it was like Taylor Swift.
No. So I said we were having conversation names for kids, and I was like, if I was to have.
Oh yeah.
Like
Grace,
Taylor
do you want to hit this?
there, but for a girl, and then you went, is it because you love Taylor Swift? No, but because I didn't think of it like that, and then you.
You subconsciously invaded your mind. You know what? Have you guys seen that the Sea Beast movie on Netflix?
No.
I don't know if you saw it last year. There was a scene from it that went kind of viral where it was like the monster was under the water and then it like seeps back into the darkness, you know, whilst they're underwater. But anyway, it is literally, I thought it would be like a good watch because I was like, maybe I just wasn't as into it. Like I wasn't into Puss in Boots as much as I got into it later on. You know what I'm saying? Like I got more into it the second time. So I was like, maybe it's that kind of situation. I went and like rewatched it. It was so mid. It was still post. I was like an hour and a half in. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so boring and poorly paced, and I hate it. But I kind of have to finish it at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it was literally How to Train Your Dragon, but imagine if it was garbage, basically.
One thing I'm really trying to like change about myself is how like pushy I am about my opinions. Sometimes I want to be more like, okay, I think this, but it's my opinion. You know, especially with media, for example. Like, I don't want to be that guy that's like, this is subjectively bad. You, if you like this, you're fucking stupid. You know,
is this a subconscious message to me, Tom?
No, it's not at all. But sometimes I will watch a movie and say, you know, that's fucking horrifically bad or whatever, and then I'll be like mad at people who think it's good, and then I'm kind of like, yeah, I should maybe just stop that.
But I just try and, you know, live and let live, all that such. But like, I'm still like strongly opinion.
Sorry.
Yeah, my opinion is still strong.
Oh yeah, same.
Still strong,
really
but it's like, but I'm not gonna argue with someone who feels different. I'm just gonna be like, okay, that's your opinion.
Yeah, unless they think that like, I think the only opinion I can't accept is like, you know, certain levels in Geometry Dash are good. Like, if someone told me Inside's a good level, then
Inside is a good level.
No, I don't think it is, Tom. And while I respect your opinion, it's terrible and garbage and wrong and you're shit. And I meant that seriously.
Oh, Grace, do you have any heavy you don't need? I've got 12 for context. If you're about the same, don't share. But thank you. Oh, you G.
I think there's 10 then. I think.
I got. Now I have 20.
Satellite, Rift and Satellite.
Tell me, Tom, how did you play an asymmetrical duel in an easy demon and think that's okay? I just don't get it. Doesn't make sense.
Just learn it.
It's in Future Funk, Tom.
Learn it, forehead.
It's an easy demon. I did, and I hated it.
I've not heard that in ages. I've not heard forehead in ages.
Jack uses it all the time, and I find it really funny, so I'm trying to use it more.
Oh yeah.
I used to. Oh, I've not heard that forehead since I used to speak to Kobe. I've not spoken to Kobe in ages.
Well, that's a great term, I think.
Forehead. Oh, it's so funny. Oh. Which one do I want?
I don't even know where that came from. There's so many things that, like, because the internet is so quick and stuff, there's going to be loads of, like, slang that's going to seep into the English language, and we're never going to know where it actually came from because there'll be no written records of it, you know what I mean? Actually, most of English will just be made up of these, like, terms that have no actual origin point because it's all disappeared in TikTok.
Yeah.
He'll be on this rocket.
That really just made my day. That was really...
Oh my god, there'll be like TikTok archaeologists, think about it. There'll be people browsing through TikTok to
They've
try
gone
and find
behind
like, the
that
earliest
rock there,
points.
Grace. Oh, there you go.
I'm about to get balked.
Ow, you little bitch.
Oh!
Not one.
I just got headshotted.
Oh, you little bitch.
Rock. Whoa!
Oh, I just got fucked.
Oh,
I had nothing I could have done there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this Sonic music is actually really good for this, like, generally. Oh my god, I don't know what happened to all that progress I made earlier, but it's just disappeared, you know what I mean? It's really some bone hurting juice right now, it's horrible. Oh. I need a drink, that's the issue. There you go, figured it out. Boom, go back.
Scooter Braun, that's his name. Scooter Braun.
What defense going, Grace? You can choose for once. I always fucking choose.
Um.
Come on. Fuck how you don't pick
Frenzy.
Frenzy anyway.
I was thinking. That was it. So, there you go. Scooter Braun sold the master rights of Taylor's songs to someone else for like hundreds of millions.
Right, okay.
Without confronting her about it, pretty much.
Well, that's a bit fucked up. Oh, that's why I fucking hate. Fucking no. That's why I should have landed in the house like I always do. Why did I choose to land somewhere different for once?
There's somebody here. In break. Really? Oh my god, second best. I am lagging, or he's lagging. What?
If in the chat. How are you doing, by the way, Grace? You feeling better? You know, just with life recently, but with, yeah.
Like, I don't know. Grace is just fucked.
No,
I
that's
don't-
not a big.
But here we are.
If next time it's just me and you, we'll have to have a big chat about it.
That's what it is.
Are you still speaking to that girl, or?
It's one of them. Yeah. So casual. I don't really know what's happening.
Hmm.
I said to the girls last night, I need a switch. And I actually
Yes, I am. Well, I mean, if I'm invited, I'm so
I'm
down.
just gonna cop off with like all the lads. I think I need it.
You know, I wouldn't say a way to get through this is to run from it and get on lads in a club.
I would. But
That's
what
like
I do
pushing
anyway.
it. That's
what I
pushing.
normally-
Yeah, but that's pushing it away.
That's what I do every time I get close to someone. Without fail.
Yeah.
Fail. The only time I didn't do it was with Arthur, and then he cheated.
Damn. Dudes can be pricks. Then again, so can girls. People can be pricks.
That is a true fact, yes. I just got back, sorry. What were we talking about?
People being pricks.
Yeah, no, that's completely true, yeah. I used to have a girl who used to sit behind me in music class who was just nasty to me for no real reason. And she used to like kick my chair and like whenever I tried to like close it, that kind of stuff when I was like...
Yeah, but you're quite a bullyable person, Jack.
I should have jumped
You know what? I couldn't agree more with a sentence. I'm such a doormat, but...
What did you say? I missed that.
I said he's a very bullyable person.
Yeah, no, it's completely true to be fair.
Jack,
only messing, I'm only
I'm right there with that as well.
I know.
No, right, come on, Jack.
so
You've been friends with me for a long time, Jack. Whenever there's a group of us,
Yeah.
who's the one that's the butt of the
I know.
jokes? Who's
Like-
the butt of the jokes? It's
Oh, it
always
is
me.
absolutely you, yeah.
Always me. Whatever group I'm in, I'm always the butt of the jokes. And I don't know why. I don't know whether it's always been the way, so it must be something about me. It's not like that. I don't know whether I don't stand up for myself enough, and that's why people like.
I think that's why now, like, especially with you lot, 'cause, like, you, I mean, you're not new anymore. You are, like my most recent friend group.
Yeah,
and,
in the
like,
grand scheme of things.
you know,
they're
like,
new, but we're not.
I think you lot as my, like, main friend group now.
Yeah.
But, like, you, like, I met you, like, after uni and stuff, so you.
Yeah,
the
yeah, of
next friend
course.
group. Well, I think as, like, when I came into. I was very
Grace
Well,
is
you
cutting
cut
out.
out-
Is that just
you
me?
cut out for a second there. You
aggressive and a lot more, like, insult based. It's always, like, and I'm fed up with it.
Yeah.
It's always insult everyone.
It's not as bad in this group. I don't.
No, if you'd have seen, oh my god, years ago, Grace, how it used to be was.
Yeah, in our old
Very
Discord group,
different.
it's fucking I used to get fucking harassed.
I remember
Like,
I found this message I sent to someone that was the most unself-aware thing I've ever sent anyone ever, right? I was in this, it was quite a nice community. I mean, it was finally quite backhanded, so that was a thing, right? But, where is it? Hold on. Alright, here it is. 2020. Through 2020, so I was what? 15 when I sent this. And it was basically, they kind of pretended to be nice and deserving. I said, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm in a group of people who bully each other all the time, and it feels way more friendly and shaky. It's just like, and I just realized, like, I went back and saw it, I was like, oh my god, like, wow. Freaking bizarre, you know? Yeah, it was a strange one, but I think because it was quite a toxic environment, you know what I mean? It was a group founded on siege, you know what I mean? So I don't think you can expect much
instantly.
else.
Yeah, no more needs to be said. I don't think.
Oh my god, sparkling water is so good, like, actually.
Yeah, it's the go.
No.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I fucking hate sparkling water.
What is
Vile.
wrong with you?
I
Actually, vile.
accidentally bought
What's
a thing of
wrong with
sparkling
you
water
for
recently.
liking it?
It's
I bought,
delicious.
I bought a thing of sparkling water the other day by accident, and I was just so sad about the fact that
It's so
that happened.
good.
I had to just put it in the bin, because I was really thirsty. Once to the shop, and I'd walk like fucking 20 minutes away before I opened it.
It's so refreshing. What do you
I
mean?
opened it, and I was just like, oh no, this is what it was, right? I bought it before we went to my sister's school play, right? Sat down in the play, then I opened it. And obviously we're locked in there, aren't we, for like an hour? So I was like, oh right, okay, here we go. Open the water, and it was sparkling.
You sound so
I just walked.
disappointed.
I
It's
just
so
went
good.
and found a bin. I went and found a bin and put it in the bin, and was really sad.
Sparkling water is so nice
If
that I
I'm
don't
not
know.
really thirsty, like,
But then I
proper
explained
parched,
my
sparkling shit.
predicament to the people on the door, right, at this school play, and they went and got me a thing of water. I was like, you fucking gamers, thank you so much. I didn't actually use that sentence, but I should have done.
You gamers.
But then
You
that would have
gamers having
increased your
normal-
chances of being kicked out of the school.
Definitely.
I'm gonna be honest though. I mean, I just don't. I think it's way more refreshing than normal water. Think about it. You're a carbon-based life form. What harm can more carbon do?
No, it's just not nice. You're just wrong.
You know, I'm not apologetic for the fact that I like TV static water. You know,
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. TV static
and
water.
it's
Fuck you.
delicious. I don't care. What is it? What is it? Again, it is funny, and I'm tired of
on.
pretending it's
What
not.
is it?
Okay, it is tasty. I love it.
Yeah.
Sparkling water till the day I die.
No bitch till the day you die with that fucking attitude.
Oh, I can't.
He's literally so low.
Piss me off.
Wait, let's see if this works.
Alright, but In all fairness, though, sparkling water.
No.
Ah, rip.
Fucking hell.
Sparkling water does have one use. You can't argue,
Yeah,
right?
God.
You put sparkling water into orange squash or blackcurrant.
Dead.
A nice one. That was actually really
Nice.
clean. Fair play. That like lasered him. That gun's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Yeah, it is.
But nah, sparkling water in squash
There's
or
not
in
out
like
tap.
in a squash makes you like a at-home fizzy drink.
To be fair, I've not tried that. I need to try that. I'm not going to shit on that until I've tried it. Because what I usually do
You can't
instead
shit
of-
on it. It's actually
Yeah, no,
just
you might. I don't know how you feel about this, but what I tend to do is I get lemonade and put cordial in it. Have you ever tried that?
No, because I don't want
That's
the lemon
nice.
I
flavor
do
in
the
it
same
generally.
thing, though.
Hold on, what? What is? You do? That makes no sense. What?
What did
I
she
mean,
say? What did she
if
say?
you like the lemon,
What?
no. Both of you, I'm talking about. Lemonade is just sparkling water, but with a lemon flavor. So you're just adding.
It's definitely not just that. There's
It has
definitely
sugar
more-
in
No,
it,
it's
but-
not.
Most of the nice stuff that's in lemonade is in the squash because
No,
it also
no,
has sugar in and stuff.
All sparkling water is carbonated water. Lemonade is a lot more than carbonated water with lemon in it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
It's
but no,
perfect.
but my point is, all the stuff that you'll find in the lemonade is the stuff that you'll find in a normal bottle of squash. It's just
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I reckon cordial with sparkling water probably won't be too bad. Because I like fizzy cordial.
well, that's what I
I don't know
mean.
what it
like,
is. I don't know what it is about the fizz in sparkling water that's just worse. I just can't. Just can't describe it. It's just,
That's
think
just
it's a taste,
pseudo.
though, it-
Like,
Fizz-
it's
for me,
water.
I'm used to fizz having a taste, like you know, cause it's like lemonade or Fanta or beer.
like a real man.
Beer's
real
grim. Beer is also grim.
Beer is not grim.
I don't know.
It is.
Beer is grim at first. Then it becomes a thing you like. Now I
I
crave. a
think that's
taste-
called
I crave a-
Stockholm syndrome.
I crave a nice cold beer on a Friday night. I'll tell you that. There's nothing
He's
better
really
than it.
mean when he first starts holding the gun to your head, but eventually you'll warm up to him. Then he becomes really nice. It's like,
Fucking hell, Tom.
it's like my
Yeah, this-
relation with
Annihilating.
black coffee. I was just like, no, it's okay when you get used to it. It was never nice. I was just tolerating it at some point. I was just like, it's a thing.
Yeah, I had that with black coffee. I was drinking it for ages and was like, yeah, I can do this. And then I had my boss made me a cup of normal coffee with milk, and I was like, oh, this is so much nicer.
yeah, freedom.
I was like, I'm undoing my previous opinions. I'm going back to white, so I drink it with milk again now. I was like, screw this.
Yeah, I mean, the
I'd rather
thing
enjoy
is,
my coffee.
yeah, exactly right. It's just like, not worth it.
I'm sure eventually I could train myself because I know Frank in the office said that's literally what happened to him. He worked in this place where they're like the milk culture, which is a weird sentence, was really bad. Like people would, you'd bring a thing of milk in, because it was a big office, you'd go in and it'd be gone. Like so people just use the entire thing, like cereal and stuff. So he just like was like, fuck this, I'm not bringing milk, I'm not gonna use milk, I'm just gonna start drinking black coffee, and he hated it. He just drunk it for years, and now he can't. I made him once with milk by accident. He was like, you wouldn't drink it. He was like, nope, it has to be black coffee.
What he should do, right, is he should milk coffee. He should like get the milk. He should have brought in milk, but he should have brought like a secret carton, if you know what I mean. So like half of it is the actual carton underneath it, and the top one is like the fake one. And he just puts like milk in there mixed with sriracha sauce or something, so that they get sriracha milky like coffee, and then never steal it again. You know, boom. It's a genius, foolproof plan, surely.
It's one.
That's going in Cataclysm Rewind, guys. Wow,
I've
let's
got
go
7 bullets.
Cataclysm rewind.
Yeah,
yes.
Cataclysm
Whoa.
Rewind. Let's go.
I'm dead. I'm
Oh,
dead.
Tom, I'm not up there.
People just like
I'm not
pinch
up
us from
there.
behind.
Grace,
You were
Tom's
so
dead,
lucky the
brother.
way you dropped down at just the right time. I just got molested.
Yeah?
I'm fucked.
This Sonic soundtrack is really good for this, you know?
Are you joking? Thank you.
I'm just put in the group chat. You got how are you guys okay? And I just replied with, "We're all dead and the house is on fire."
Yeah, pretty good. I do
Stand still.
love giving a sarcastic response when there's no need. It's just, it does get funny, like.
I don't know what to do here. I don't know if to push them or not. Afterglow. Ready for the afterglow.
You know what one of my favorite responses to anything is?
What's that?
If someone sends you a message saying you there and you respond with no, like it's one of my
Yeah,
all-time
no.
favorites. It's so dumb. Like
I'm gonna try and do this while they are this with the satellite. But I feel like it could get. I have
You seen that
7 bullets in
IKEA?
my AR.
IKEA's released its meatball recipes. Anyone seen this?
no way. I
Yeah.
like
No.
patent stuff, surely.
Let
Oh, this
me
means
have
you'll
to be on
never
the
be
ball
able to
'cause
go
we're
on
right
a.
next to them.
What was that, Grace? Sorry.
So you're gonna have to be on the ball because we're right next to the people.
I am on the ball. I'm always on the ball. I love balls.
But we're gonna. I'm not fighting them because I've got 7 bullets.
That's something fun.
So
Balls like the balls in the duel for
Enjoy, Josh.
for what's the level that is like a dual ball?
Dual ball.
Dual ball. It's is there a dual ball in Hexagon Force?
Probably.
I don't actually know of any dual balls because there's always balls and they have a ship next to them or something, don't they? So,
Yeah, like a future funk.
yeah. Be funking in the
ready for the
future.
afterglow.
Oh, actually, I think Ultra Balance has dual ball, doesn't it?
Dual ball.
Dual ball. So goofy.
Dual ball. Bottom text.
Top text, bottom text. Yeah. That is one of the stupidest memes of all time. And yeah, I cannot not find that.
That is my new favorite thing is saying that is one of the things of all time. So you say like, oh,
yes.
future funk is one of the levels of all time.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Oh my god, I would say that too much, and I'd send it to people, and I feel like so many people don't understand what I'm even saying when I say that. It's like,
Grace, do you have a key? Actually, no. Oh, yeah, do you have a
No.
key?
No, I've pinged a fish.
Wow, thank you.
Fish.
Fish. World's shortest bike ride.
the world shortest bike. That would be such a disappointing song.
So,
Here, Tom. There's stuff over there. There's also a rocket here.
If I do not, that was amazing steering there, Tom.
And
Ultimate Fortniting right there.
I'm Josh. I was going over on my bike.
You haven't slipped off it yet on a slow corner yet, Tom.
I'm Josh.
I just think of that thing where you like throwing into the piss at you for bumping your car when you first passed. I just remember like I was marking him because he like slipped over on his bike when he first like.
Yeah,
when
whenever he fell off his bike on a speed bump going 5 miles an hour
It's so freaking funny.
and bullied me.
Huh?
And then he bullied me for doing a slight inconvenience.
Yeah. Oh, but nah, it was, I remember that, and then like if you were ripped into him, like. Oh, God.
This is the industry.
oh, that's fine.
I don't have shite, man.
Venice, a good. I've seen it.
We're gonna
There's
go kill the guy
loads
and
of
then you're not
motorcycles around here, you know, like in Devon. Like you'd be surprised by how many people you actually see riding bikes down here. Because I'd have thought, you know, I mean personally, I think it's a death trap. I wouldn't do it. Although
I'd love to do a
There's shite on
motorcycle
this
thing one
road.
day.
I'm gonna be honest.
And a
Like
big pot.
part of me is actually becoming tempted, maybe, or at least like a moped, just because it's like I know they're not they're safe, but they are certainly a lot cheaper. You know, like.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You go to that, Grace?
No, I don't really know what I just got hit by, but it was.
Fuck.
What?
Bender!
Oh my god, it's the guy from
Qualified.
Fusion Funk!
Bend over!
You say future funk?
Yeah.
The guy from Future
Bender
Funk.
from Future Funk.
They made the guy from
No.
Future Funk a real thing.
My god, that's so stupid.
Depression makes me question. La da dee dee da.
Is that a Taylor Swift song, or I don't know what Taylor Swift sounds like?
No, it's Jaden and that's about it.
I don't know who that is.
Bloody hell, I got a response!
It's. That's all I heard.
I'm on fire. I've been moved. Ow.
No, this is gonna be like an opinion that is not gonna be taken lightly, but I kind of only like a few songs by the Beatles.
Yeah,
Is that just me? Like
By who? Sorry.
the Beatles.
A lot of
I
people
don't
like
like
any
the
song by the
Beatles.
Beatles.
I guess so. I guess it's a weird one to say, but
I
yeah.
don't like the Beatles.
Oh, and Massage.
It's 22 players with an elimination.
Top
22 on this game.
I'm gonna re-change that to like like when I beat
I beat Future Funk. You should have made quotation marks. I beat Future Funk, and then just like that picture, nothing else. Like me when I beat an extreme demon.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, let's see this. Come on.
Oh, it's just made me laugh. Because obviously it's some dude being stupid, and then some dude essentially roasting him in the replies, and then he just roasts him back in the most amazing way.
No matter how much air I put in, it won't go to 100.
I'm gonna sing.
You may have to top it off by a mouth. I don't get that. What is that? Hold on.
Because obviously that's PSI, so it's not. He thinks it's percentage.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
to get to 100, but in reality it's like a number. So for me on my cars, they have to be like 50. And that looks like a Ford. It's the same screen as mine. So yeah, they have to be like 50 or 60. Where until 94 is like ridiculously
My
overfilled.
tires need doing.
Your tires need doing on a new car, excuse me?
Grace has been shredding the parallel
Wait,
around
as
the
in,
place.
did they need replacing or?
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay, that's
No,
pretty
no
cool.
pumping up.
Yeah, you have some Pirellis.
Get Michelins,
Well,
trust me.
I
Get
tried
Michelins.
doing it, and I couldn't get it to work.
Why
so...
not? Why Michelin's? I'm curious.
I don't know how to do it.
Well, or just I guess I'll reframe my sentence. Get a premium tire, any premium tire. Don't get a cheap tire because they do not last. I've learned from experience. I put cheap tires on my car because I thought, oh, it's a Ford Fiesta and it doesn't matter. One, they actually perform worse, and two, like you go over any minor pothole, they're fucked. Like I went over the shittest pothole ever, and I got a flat. I've had Michelin's on for the last 2 years in my car. They have been the most solid tires ever. I have hit some fucking craters of potholes where I was convinced I was like gonna have like 6 flat tires on a 4-wheel car. You know what I mean?
Try to avoid the potholes?
Oh no, because sometimes you don't see them. Like, I was driving from Molten Towers, and I was like, you know, it was a 60-mile-an-hour road. I was going 60 mile an hour down it quite late at night. Fucking pothole.
I guess
there.
you're not
And,
naturally inclined.
my entire fucking car basically did a fucking backflip of how fucking deep this pothole was. And I looked at Molly, and Molly was like, yep. And I was like, yep. We just were both convinced that it was going to be a flat.
I only go
And
like 45 down those kind of roads.
It wasn't.
They're down a 60 road. I never
It
get
is basically, for me, it's
60
just if you just know if you know the road. Like if I'll go 60 down the ones. Well, I tend to do it on them all. But if I was being smart, I go 60 down the ones I know, and I know where there's potholes. Because if there's ones near me that I take my car around for some fun, and like I know exactly where the potholes are, so when to slow down. Like I'll always slow right down for the potholes. Or if it's dead late at night, I'll actually like kind of wave over into the other lane to get around them. You know,
well, that's what we tend to do. We tend to do that in general.
Obviously, you only do that on straight lines. Do not do that around corners because that's
obviously
the worst idea
not,
in the entire world.
I mean, generally, you can kind of move out the
That's
way
right.
anyway, because they tend to be pretty far into the left
Like
anyway,
casual.
so you can kind of just...
The only policy, and this sounds like I'm like making this up to like sound cool. The only policy I have with my like, because I can be a bit of a tit when I drive, but only on my own. That's the thing. I'll go drag my cars around roads sometimes, like absolutely send it around the back road, just go quite quick and stuff.
Then
But
that eco
no one else will ever see that, ever, because I don't do it with anyone else in the car ever. I just refuse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I've done it. Molly's done it with me sometimes,
Hey, Molly.
but still never like properly. So
What?
talking about when I drive around the back roads.
Yeah, you've never shagged him
do you
properly,
mean?
Molly. Sorry.
No, I've never, Molly. I've never gone full pelt with you before because I'd scare the fuck out of you. No.
Like free with me in the car.
That's the straight. I'm on about round the corners. I brake very early when I've got you in the car because I don't want you to think you're gonna die.
Well,
Because trust me, you would. Because I do. I think I'm gonna die sometimes the way I do it, but I'd only do it on my own because I don't want to ever put anyone else's life at risk. Because I like my worst fear is crashing with someone else in the car because I'm driving like a tit. It's like my worst fear with driving. You know what I mean, if I kill myself, fine. But if I kill someone else,
Oh,
Yeah.
that really made my fucking evening.
what made your
That's
evening,
funny.
Grace?
Okay, carry on. Oh, just me.
How's Little Nightmares, Molly? Out of curiosity if you've played any.
I haven't played anymore. I'm gonna play some.
Molly, do you want to tell these what you've just told me? Because I haven't, because I wasn't sure if you wanted it. But I'm absolutely flabbergasted by it. But I just wanted to, you know, respect your privacy and not tell them. But
What about my uncle?
yeah,
Uh,
you don't have to. I'm just like saying that if you, because I fucking can't get over it, and I want to hear Jack's reaction.
Basically, my uncle.
Oh, is this? Sorry, I'll shut up. Except for C, because it's just a play on words. Is this the one who said that women's football wasn't real football? Oh wow, you both have our sort of uncles, brilliant.
I'm stuck on a bit in this shaft, but it's this bit. pulling a lever down.
Oh, you're taking the piss.
I did it.
Got him.
Is there a way to break down? Oh, I did it. Absolutely.
I'm muted. I was wondering why everyone was ignoring me. Molly, what do you end up having for dinner, Mol, in the end?
A wrap.
What with? Like, what wrap? What was in it?
Chicken and bacon.
The contents. Fuck off. Give me that bullshit.
Get him. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Yeah.
Fuck the dinosaur as well.
after your
Okay,
ass.
kill the dinosaur.
Got him.
Yeah, what did you have in the wrap? You have to tell us.
Oh, I told you, chicken and bacon.
Oh, yummy.
Ooh.
Banging
Wraps.
one that.
Oh.
In my wet ass wrap. In a bucket.
Oh.
Right, Jack.
Sorry?
It's not human meat. What do you mean? I don't.
Oh, I know what you
I
mean.
don't
It's
get
not-
what you mean.
No, because a sausage is wrapped. So, like, a sausage.
Oh, so it's meat
You know,
with
it
the
has, like, the
intestines
little
in it.
thin
Yes,
layer
yes,
of-
yes. The thin layer is the
Yes,
intestines,
there
right?
you
Got you,
go.
got you, got you, got you, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like literally like the meat from the pig is being shoved up into an arsehole. I don't like sausages. I do, but I don't like thinking about what's in them.
I love sausages.
Yeah, I suppose it's like
It's like black pudding. I hate black pudding, but black pudding. I don't like
No, the
it.
thought of black pudding makes me feel alive.
I've never tried it, and I just don't want to. But I feel like I should at some point. 'Cause I've heard it's really good.
I see, like,
Christmas, excuse me.
I'm not against trying.
I have never had any
And
Christmas.
as soon
It's
as I
on
found
a
out
full
what it
breakfast.
was, I was like, "Oh." And I ate it, and it was as grim as it sounds.
I'd never heard of that. It'd be with Christmas, to be honest.
It's an English breakfast
For me, I used to. I think that my grim food that I like that most people don't is pate. I fucking love pate.
thing. I love pate. Love
Pate
pate. Nice
is one of my
village.
favorite foods.
Alright, I've had pheasant pate before. I thought that was
Nobody
pretty
likes
nice. God, that made me sound posh, didn't it?
Chicken
And-
liver pie is so
Venison
good.
pie.
Like
Venison pie. Venison pie. Yes.
Christmas black pudding.
Oh,
Yeah,
baby.
this is a thing.
Oh.
This is what I'm on about. Yeah, like
My dad has black pudding at Christmas.
it doesn't sound very nice, but it's like a traditional thing for it.
Yes.
There's nothing nicer, right, than a bit of freshly baked French stick, right? Or like tiger
Oh, tiger loaf is amazing.
A
Yes.
freshly baked tiger loaf cut up with
Oh.
big, massive, thick layer of pate on it. That is
Alright,
just
I
one
haven't
of
had
the
pate on it,
nicest
but I can imagine.
things in the world. It's so. My mum makes homemade pie at Christmas, and it's just like orgasmically good. I just love it.
Genuinely, because my community shop obviously do loads of kind of obscure meats from down here, kind of thing. And it's where I got my pheasant pie from. At some point, I have to bring it up and see how you feel about it. Like, I'd have to bring it up like a little.
I like
freezer
most pies. My favorite is chicken liver, but I don't. One thing I don't like, I can't do, is coarse pate. When it's got
Coarse
like bits in
pate.
it. It's got bits in it. It has to be
yeah,
smooth for me.
I
Yeah,
quite
okay,
like
yeah,
pie
peanut-
and crackers. I like that.
Like, yeah, pate crackers is nice. You know when you get like peanut butter and you can either get it with the nuts in it or smooth. Like,
Yeah.
Same with pate, either bitty or not bitty. I can't do bitty pate. It makes me feel sick. I don't know why. It's just like if somehow it affects the taste.
It's chunky meat water.
Chunky, it's like a chunky Dr Pepper again.
Chunky
You know?
meat. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh man.
Why is my Dr Pepper chunky? I know the exact way you said every word in that sentence because I had to put subtitles on it.
Really?
So like you know, when you put subtitles on something, then you just learn it.
yeah.
Like I know that. I almost know that entire video. Like it's
Really?
mad.
I don't remember it very well. Jesus. But yeah, chunky Dr Pepper was a off-putting moment in my life. I think I'm not going to forget that one. Even.
It's one of the moments of all time.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
so we're going the
really
wrong
is.
way for the bounty.
I think it
I
was.
know there's people.
I think it was when my fridge started to break. I think that's what it was, like, because that's when it started getting way too cold. Our fridge, do you know what temperature our fridge hovers around now?
What's that?
It's like a constant, like, 4 degrees down to -5, like, and it just
Really?
goes up and down from there. Yeah, genuinely.
Jesus.
So like, you'll get like,
We're
so
going to the bounty
it's-
over these lot.
You froze. It's like a freezer.
yeah, exactly. But it's not like cold enough to actually be a freezer either. So you'll
Yeah.
put water in there and it'll come out like
I've
partially
got 4 minutes
frozen.
for the bounty.
That's hilarious. I think you need a new fridge, mate.
I think we're gonna get Bosch to come out and fix it up, but. Right.
Bish bash bosh. Sorry, that should so be their fucking.
Oh my
Catchphrase.
god! I mean,
Bish
it
bash
wouldn't be an
bosh.
accurate one since they've been incredibly slow, but yeah.
I'm pushing it. What's going on? Ow!
Oh my god,
Owie.
our landlady, right?
I know he
She,
is, but I got fucking knows where I am. Oh, he's up there.
our landlady,
racy.
our dishwasher broke, right? And she was like, we were like, alright, we need a new dishwasher, right? So she sends in one pretty much immediately, you know, and then she just never replied about like, because we were like, it's a fitted one, so you
Ah,
need
go
to
for
get
the
someone to
bounty,
fit
fuck
it
that
for
shit.
us. And she
That's
just
Yeah,
never
it's not a
responded.
simple one, is it? That's fitted
She
ones are
never
fucking
responded,
easy.
so my mum got fed up after like a month, but just being sat in the hallway, just did it herself. She had to self-plumb the dishwasher, like, it was just like, we were just, yeah, it was ridiculous, like.
Good night, no drama. Oh, well done, Tom. Yeah.
I think it, what was it? The element broke apparently on ours. Pardon me.
Back that sweet with skin like caramel. Every time it feels brand new. She can rhyme the things we do.
He's in love with the concept. Sorry, I don't know why you singing that. Maybe think about it.
This
Oh.
gun is really strong.
Oh, the
I've got
double
the
mag
Scope
one.
one. Yeah, the double mag one is so fucking good. It's better than the red eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the red eye's slower to shoot, isn't it? It reminds me more of the Cobra one, you know.
I like the scope on this as well. It's quite nice.
Molly, I can't wait for you to meet the janitor. It's actually going to be great. I think it's going to be fun.
I've got to the bit
What?
to like I fell down a crack in the floor, and I had to like wind the light up, but then I didn't know where to go from there, so I quit.
Ah, fair. That makes sense. Sorry, you had to wind the light. What?
I think I fell down a bit
Nice.
supposed to fall down, and I ended up in like this oil patch.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you
Ah!
did. Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, and then I climbed up like the,
Uh-oh. Didn't
I
realize there's a full squad.
and then I had to wind up a light.
Oh no, you had to.
Oh.
You were winding up a door on the other side, and then you had to sprint to it and jump over the gap.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I thought it was a light.
No. That was the door.
Fuck's sake, no.
You know, Tom, when you said I was at the way you did the thing where it was like I'm at a door and I don't know what to do with it. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of that vibe.
yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, I don't think it's very fair for me to make a comment because I've played that game a lot of times now. I don't really remember how it was when I first played it. But...
It's like me shitting on people now for not being able to figure out the Portal 2 stuff. Even though,
Yeah.
like, on my first go, I had to like Google some of the challenges and stuff.
God, I found that one. There was one that was actually quite easy, and I remember really struggling with it in Portal 2. You know, like it's in the first phase where like GLaDOS is in charge of the facility. You know, and I think
Yeah.
you have to get 3 lasers to line up on the wall. You know which one I'm on about?
Yes, I do.
And I
yes.
really struggled with that. And then when I figured it out, I was like, that is so easy. What the hell? Like,
Yeah.
What? Did you see that?
Is it almost just like a small room? It's like not even a
yeah,
big
it's
room.
like the proper like lab room. Like,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're on about.
yeah, and I really struggled with
Yeah.
that one. But it is sad that we could just tell that. Like,
I want to play Portal 2 again.
Ah, such a good game. I wish there was a way to do co-op, like the actual campaign co-op. Like,
Well, the
it wouldn't
things are
work,
designed for
but
one
yeah, like,
players, so it definitely would work.
yeah, dude, someone's modded it. Definitely, though. It's definitely a thing.
Oh my god. Man flicked me.
Can you invite me to a party, please?
Yes. I'm going to be playing Portal tonight.
I love the radio song on that. It's so wild now that we live in a world where the uncompressed version is just a thing that exists. How weird is that?
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah.
Like 10 years later, and I just remember seeing that on my thing come up. I was like, "What the fuck?" And the weirdest thing was some of the earlier ones where people had like tried to uncompress it themselves didn't sound too far off.
Ooh, the final trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's has been released.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible. I'm not looking forward for that one, you know. Because I just think
I was gonna go see it on release day, but I'm kind of thinking I might not. I might wait to see if it's any good and then go
I'm
see it.
excited for it, but I think we just need to remember that they're probably not gonna have anything to do with the actual game's kind of story.
I'm trying not to get too hyped for it because I don't want to be let down. I just got to treat it like its own thing, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, standalone movie kind of vibe. Yeah.
Also, so I just can't hold your hand.
What the hell? This mod aims to get 33 players inside of a single portal match. In Portal
Why?
2. We have to
33 people. Imagine how quickly you could do it.
That'd be amazing. The ultimate speedrun. My god, that is so... You do not need the mod installed if you're not hosting.
Really?
Interesting. Let expert replace X with the host's public IP address.
But I'll say these things, call
Oh, so you can just play
Portal
Portal 2
together.
together?
Just not in the way. Where are you going?
Wherever you
Where
guys
are
want.
you
Should we go? Yeah, frenzy, I guess.
Ah, it's got 5 stars, so it clearly works.
No?
I just don't get the point. 'cause
Oh, maybe it's the co-op mod, like the co-op thing.
Oh, you get 30 people in the same co-op.
Baby, baby, I'm just fine.
Have we done the co-op, Jack?
I don't know if we have. I think I do at 10.
And if we haven't done it, that is a fucking crime.
Yeah, genuinely.
We
I
are
don't...
both massive portal lovers and haven't done the co-op together. Like,
That's a
we
really
need to
good point.
fix that ASAP.
Oh man, it's so good. I love.
We speedrun it so quick because I've done it a couple times. I don't know about you.
I'm shit at puzzles though. Like I was terrible with the Portal 2. Portal 2 took me way too long, but
There's fucking like custom maps and shit. I used to do them with Reese.
Really?
Back in the day. Like there's a whole workshop you can just and some of them are really good.
I have seen some really cool. Do you know what I do remember doing with actually no, I don't think it was with Reese. Do you remember when we used to do the Gmod horror thing? Like
yeah, Gmod horror day.
I remember Quipped being in one of those. You remember that? Like
remember that video on my channel?
Yeah, that was such a I like that one. Like.
That's still a good video to this day, even though we don't talk about who's in it. It's fine.
Yeah, we don't talk about Riso.
We don't talk about Reese K no more.
I hate watching Kanto again. That movie was class. I loved that one.
But you've not seen the film?
No, I have seen it. I just need to rewatch it. I love Encanto. It's great. One of my all-time favorites. I stand by it. Like...
I've never seen Encanto.
Oh, it's a brilliant movie. You should watch it.
I don't know. It's a good. The music's good, but I don't think the ending pisses me off so badly.
Really?
I've never seen it. I don't know.
Yeah. Why do they get their powers back?
Why?
Yeah, no, I kind of yeah.
The point of the movie is you learn to live without them, and how it's actually life's great without them, and we don't need them to survive. And then now you get them back. It's too Disney.
I kind of agree with that, I guess, yeah. But like, I like the moral of it.
But I remember literally rolling my eyes when that happened.
Oh really? I was crying at the end personally, but you know.
No, I was like, come on, just like if it ended on them like accepting they don't need them and then learning to change the society, I would have been like, brilliant, nice story, nice message. But nope.
I didn't really mean that though,
anyway,
like
Disney.
You know, I've told you about like how much I cry at media, but Encanto got me, and that might have been amazing good. I think one movie that did make me cry that I don't really agree with being a good movie was The Adam Project. I thought that one was quite a thing. I don't know how.
I just can't believe it's Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine that does the fucking one of the voices in that film.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. She's the main character, isn't she? Actually?
Yeah, and she's so good in it as well.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I was so surprised when I saw her face. It's like, I'm sorry, what? I'm dying. No, what? Yeah. It's quite weird because her actor, Rose's actor, her voice is so much higher pitched in real life. She has to like do a really monotonous voice, like, for the show, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Molly.
Molly is like a dangerous. Molly's a danger to society.
I got one.
Molly can't drive.
Oh. Oh, bullet.
The muskin if I don't let you in. But how the fuck do I pick up a bounty and then get poked? That had to be like the quickest bounty ever. It didn't even fucking.
Wait, really? You speedrun
Yeah.
getting your bounty stolen.
No.
There was being a gunfight when they were then you picked it up, I guess, right?
I not even exited out of the fucking billboard. It'd gone, poked.
They just immediately left when they saw it. They were too scared.
Literally. Guys, why don't you come and get this fucking billboard? We're gonna have to have something. Plus.
Grace wants to run off somewhere.
On my day once. The facts.
Molly, I'm coming for you. Turn around. Look, Molly, look.
I can see.
Come in.
All this league we made, just the proof and the pain.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. They see me rolling. Hey, Molly, you haven't driven. Drive the tractor. Come drive the tractor.
Contractor.
This one. Come drive this.
No, you can't drive the tractor.
It kind of looks like the
Fine.
I know this is dumb, but the designer makes me think of the the designer makes me think of those the tractor cows from Cars.
Oh yeah, from Cars. Yeah. These motherfuckers are terrifying.
Yeah, I remember that was a scary. I remember being really scared of the bull, like the combine harvester. That was a bull.
Yeah, sorry, no, that's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, no, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of that. I don't know if the cows are actually scary. It's definitely those I'm thinking of.
Honestly, Cars is such a weird movie when you think about like the internal logic of the world.
Yeah, so if you cut open a car from Cars, would it be mechanical parts or flesh?
You
That's my
imagine
question.
fleshy cars. Ugh. What was it? It's like the Pixar theory that Cars is like the final stage of it, where it's like the post-apocalyptic world after humanity. Because all of there's like Easter eggs from the other movies, isn't there? And like Cars is the final stage where it's like the post-apocalypse and cars have become like sentient from radioactivity after like a nuclear war. Because there's like, you have like the Pizza Planet van in like Cars, and you have like the by and large stuff in Finding Nemo. I think
I love the by and large stuff. It's such like a fucking. Fucking
by
WALL-E is
and
one of the
large. Yeah.
WALL-E is one of the greatest movies of all
Oh,
time.
it's
Changed my mind.
so
I
good.
fucking
Yeah, it
love
was
WALL-E
good.
because it's got such a good message to it as well.
Yeah, it's so cute. Honestly, yeah. Do you know what? God, saying this, it makes me sound like I cry more than I do. But like, especially like the end of WALL-E, you know, where he's like all stiff and stuff. And I was just like, oh my god, no! I know it's gonna be fine, but like, still, it's really sad.
That's my problem with Disney and Pixar.
Yeah,
It's like you know it's
them.
going to be fine. It's
Could
always
you imagine how
fine.
miserable the ending of WALL-E would be if he did it? Eva's just there mourning. I would have liked it if there was like a montage where like it was a bit longer, you know what I mean? Where she like stayed by his side even though he wasn't fully him, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. That would have been cool. Because I remember it was an issue I had with the Firewatch. You know Firewatch?
These fucking turrets are so OP.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
They literally,
Sorry,
they can destroy you in seconds, but
Fuck off.
the issue I had with
Oh,
Firewatch, or the fan base, was kind of, there was kind of this, you know how you get like the romance with Delilah or whatever?
Game.
Yeah,
I did
honestly.
shit myself at that game.
God,
it was so
Jack,
scary.
You're in a run. Fuck me, you scared me. I was like, how are you this far?
No, but like, yeah. But
That's not a good run.
I mean, honestly, not anymore. I've managed to get 52 to 100 before now, so
Really?
yeah, I've had it. Like the second half is 10 was right. It's like a hard demon, but I'm just playing like shit right now. I don't know why. But my issue with Firewatch. My issue with it, right, is because there was kind of this thing where the game was right, but it was mainly the fandom that kind of got carried away with it, right? It was Henry was obviously like, you know, my wife has amnesia or dementia, and Alzheimer's was it. It was Alzheimer's, wasn't it? And she has that, and you know, he's getting along with Delilah, and he's like, oh, I'm too scared to go back see her because it hurts, you know. But like,
Yeah.
I kind of liked at the ending, you didn't indulge the players where it's like, oh, what if you met up with her and got together with her, you know, and instead was like stayed with. I'm glad that he had to stay with Julia at the end because it's like a nice thing where it's like, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, you promise to look after this person through sickness and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
I remember my aunt, well, not my aunt, but like my great aunt Mo, her husband, you know, he was with her throughout all of her illness because obviously, you know, it's kind of what you sign up for, right? You know, like I like that about it. But it was one of the things I had a bit of a problem with Wally because it would have been nice to kind of have that kind of thing where it's like, you know, the partner gets sick, so they stay with them because it's kind of how I say like love them. You know what I mean?
Jack, I love the way you say Wally.
What?
You go Wally.
Wally? It's Wally.
Wally. It's Wally.
It's not Wally. It's not Wes
Yeah,
Wally.
No, it is because he's supposed to be like a Wally as well. That's the point.
Oh, that's
Wally.
For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
There's no way.
I kind of prefer Wally.
Wally.
It's
Wally.
Wall-E. Wall-E.
He
There's
doesn't
no Y
say-
at the end.
In the movie.
Wally.
Yeah, it's an acronym. In the movie, he
I don't
doesn't say.
care.
He doesn't. You know, when she asks his name, Eva, he doesn't go Wally. He goes Wally.
Yeah, but that's because
See how he says his name?
That was great.
No, I refuse. I'm not backing down ever. No, I'm
Oh,
never
it's
wrong.
not
I'm
Wally.
completely correct. This is how this works now. I am. Yeah,
Wally.
like exactly. Like no, but I don't know. I've always said it like that. I guess. But yeah, you're right. Like I
Wow.
guess. Jesus.
To be fair, in the movie, it does go Wally.
I've
not
always
this-
taken things like that literally. Okay, but yeah, now that you said that, I feel a bit dumb. Oh god. Wally.
1 second.
Wally.
Let me kill this guy with this turret.
Wally.
Fuck you.
No, I've
Finish
always
him
said
off.
it like that. It's gonna be a habit now.
Finish him off. Oh, down. Okay. Yeah, they can easily be picked up again. Yeah, they can. I'm fucking carrying one of these motherfuckers. I don't know how good they are.
But it kind of made me sad that like.
Dog.
It kind of made me sad that, like, you know, at the end of it, Eva's like, oh, wait, he's not there anymore. Just leaves a dip, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
Yeah.
I'm a head out. Like,
Oh, I really want to watch Stepfather with you guys. Well, not Grace. Grace will watch it because it's a horror movie. But it's great.
Oh,
We need to watch that fucking movie with Jack, the one we watched with Ben. What was it called again? Robert? But Jack, you fucking love it. It was a bit. I'm not even messing. I tweeted Elvis the Alien during it and said you need to make a video on this.
really?
It's the shittest horror film I've ever. It's so goofy.
Oh my god, yes.
It's like a rip off Annabelle, but it's so
Oh,
funny.
Robert!
I mean, when
His name's Robert. The doll's name is
it's like-
Robert.
I wouldn't say it's like an Annabelle. It's like a Chucky, but a really bad Chucky. So it's like
That's
when
difficult because Chucky isn't very good either, from what I've heard.
It's more like Annabelle because he doesn't talk and he's not funny, is he? Like Chucky's funny.
well,
like
I'd say in the way that Chucky moves and stuff. Because Annabelle doesn't really move.
No, Annabelle's stationary and shit. No,
Exactly.
she does in the later ones, doesn't she?
Oh, hang on, 1 sec.
Oh,
She's
bye.
not that of a mover.
She doesn't get a groove on it. It's just freaking-
No, but in this film, in Robert, he like. So when he's moving, it doesn't show the doll moving because obviously they don't have the budget. So they just show either his feet stepping along or like
yeah.
it never shows him moving. And if it like if there's a bit where he kills someone, then it just pans to him staring through like the stairs like a gap. It's so goofy.
Yeah, you can see when like he's supposed to be. No, but the thing is, it's so funny. It pans to him staring through the stairs, and it's so obvious that like it's just someone behind the stairs holding him. They
Yeah.
didn't have the budget to like actually like make him move. Oh mate, it's so good. It's
Oh,
so
I'm
funny.
absolutely
we were
down.
pissing ourselves the entire time. You'd love it.
I don't know how
No,
you fell asleep during Sinister, Molly. How did you do that? That was something wild to me.
I mean, I can fall asleep during anything.
I was so like, how are you asleep? When we were halfway through Sinister, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, we've
so-
seen it though. We have seen it.
yeah, but
I
it's still
haven't seen it.
terrifying.
No, I.
Also-
Oh wait,
Also,
no.
Sinister isn't the movie I thought it was. By the way, I was looking. There's a movie I've seen that's like that. I was saying there was times like the best horror movie I've ever seen. And it wasn't Sinister. It was something else. I'm trying to remember what it was.
The
fucking
Woman in
called.
Black was what you said was your favorite
No,
movie
like,
of all
that
time.
is class. But what's it? I'm trying to remember what it's called now. I'll find it. I'll find it.
Oh, back to Undertale soundtrack, by the way. It's finished with Sonic. Alright,
I
back
wanna-
to
there's a new Insidious movie, isn't there? I really want to watch
Oh,
that.
is there? Alright. I haven't watched Insidious in ages. I have to watch the original.
Oh, I love them. They're brilliant movies.
These movies are great. Yeah, they're actually scary. So think about them.
But yeah, no, Sinister was a
Yo,
scary
chap.
movie, but
No.
what, was it the wrong one, was it?
Oh my god. Oh
Yes,
my
it
god,
wasn't even
are
I thought
you
it was.
joking?
Is it? Oh,
Grace! Grace to the Grace.
begins with an S, but it's something else.
Guys. So many people. Black one.
Oh, Hereditary, I think it is. I think.
Oh,
might be
that
the
one. I don't want to watch that one. That's one of the few
We've
ones.
seen Hereditary, haven't we, Tom?
Yeah, I think that's the one I come out of going. That was fucking ridiculously good.
I can't remember.
Like, I just remember my jaw being on the floor, but how scary it was, and like how
Ah.
actually horrifying of a film it was.
I can't watch
It
movies
all
like that
right.
because I know it's supposed to be like real horror kind of thing, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. But I know one of the most scared I've ever been in a film was actually during Insidious.
really?
There's a bit in Insidious. Molly pissed herself at it for some reason, even though I was actually scared. The bit
No,
where like she goes into
you're-
the bedroom, right, and then the kid's asleep and the demon's like stood up at the corner of his room pointing at him. Like it's just a tiny little bit from the film, but for some reason, like the vision of like that figure, you know, that demon, the way he was designed. It
Oh,
actually
what the
scared me.
the Darth Maul demon is that? Or...
No, it wasn't. It was like another. Let me find the image. It won't impact as much when you see the photo. But fuck me, the moment in the fucking movie, it actually made me like I shut the laptop. We were watching it. I
Oh.
shut the laptop and like freaked out.
Insidious scares me because a lot of the horror scenes take place in empty or like quiet houses during the day. That always.
Yeah, look, it's the...
I've got goosebumps now just looking at it. Yeah, this. Like he's there in the corner, that shadow there, and he lifts his arm and points at the kid. But like it just in the moment in the film, it fucking scared the fuck out of me.
By the way, Insidious, the 10 scariest moments. But like, I mean, yeah, I Insidious is
Like
scary, but
Like it wasn't a jump scare, but it was just like horror. You know, it was actual horror. I felt.
what's the
really
one
weird,
with
like-
the Snatcher or whatever with Ethan Hawke in it? You know, where it's like the child kidnapper, and then like there's a whole thing where the kids help, like the ghosts of his previous victims help them.
I was gonna
escape
say
or
Chitty
whatever.
Chitty Bang Bang, but that's definitely...
No, not that child snatcher. No, it's more of a serial killer one. Sorry. Yeah. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was so screwed up.
I watched that in theatre. It was brilliant.
I remember Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, right? Tomska made a video of it. It really fucked me up when I was younger, but it was like a cartoon animated one. But it's basically he's flying on his like magical bed, and then like US air pilots like catch him and then like take him into custody because he's infiltrated like airspace protocol, and he's taken to like a prison and like interrogated and shit. It's like really fucked up. But I remember being like terrified when I was young. Yeah.
I used to be terrified of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang when I was young, to be fair.
It's a speaking car, isn't it? Or
Speaking, no, it's a flying car.
oh wait, so really? So there's no
What?
talking. Oh, that's kind
What
of sad.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang have you been watching?
I haven't watched it either, frankly. You know, I generally I don't make it my hobby to watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You know, it's not my thing. Older movies I'd watch. I want to watch The Sound of Music again since, you know, it had a few underlying plot things that I didn't actually pick up on as a kid.
I'm trying to make Tom watch The Sound of Music because he hasn't seen it.
Our ears are alive with the sound.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
such a good...
So, edit a female. See, I remember all that shit when I was younger, but I never really picked up on the Nazi plot line that was in it. I never really remembered that part. Which was, you know, I'd like to get that because I feel like it'd be a bit more of a good watch to kind of have that context now, you know what I mean? I didn't learn about the Holocaust until like year 7, you know, and that just made me so depressed. I was just like, oh my god. Like,
Oh, wait. Tom, I need to send you a video.
that was the day my innocence died, you know what I mean? It's like, finding that one out, I was like, oof, that's, no, you know? The Mary Poppins, good one. Good that.
I saw that in theatre as well. That was ace. I only like
When
the
you say
ones where...
theatre, are you saying the posh version of cinema, or do you mean like in class? Like,
In...
Yeah, since when is it theatre? It's cinema, Molly. Fucking.
No, not the cinema. Like as a production.
Oh.
what? Like the actual? Oh, really? So like a play, like a stage play?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So in the-
awesome.
So I saw Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and then I saw Poppins.
I didn't realize they did play versions like Mary Poppins and stuff.
Yeah, and she flew over my head on a brolly. I was buzzing.
Oh, that's really cool. What, did they have like stage holsters and stuff, did they? That's
Oh,
cool.
I want to.
Yeah, it was incredible. I think I must have been like 12 when I saw that. I was really.
I've seen versions
Yeah.
of I've seen versions of like is it the Christmas Carol where they have like the ghosts flying above the audience, like with the stage harnesses and stuff. Pretty cool.
Oh, anything where someone flies.
Oh,
But I
classy.
watched. I went to a Miley Cyrus concert and she went over on a bike and I fucking loved it. It was incredible.
You know what, I do want to give last year we went to the cinema, right? And we watched me, my brother and his girlfriend, and then like the rest of the family, we all watched this version of A Christmas Carol. It wasn't the same one I was talking about, but it was like a play rendition of A Christmas Carol. And I wasn't expecting it to be good, you know what I mean? I was expecting a play. But oh my god, I was so into it. Like, it was so good. Like, you kind of don't get it.
Some plays can be phenomenal.
I mean, yeah, really. Like, it was Mark Gatiss as well, which is incredible.
I'm a massive musical fan. I love fucking musicals, and like, yeah, you need to go if you're ever in London. Go see Wicked.
I've heard my sister loved Wicked. Like,
mate, it blew my mind because I'm a big lighting nerd, so and it's very technologically advanced as a show. But it's also the music is amazing. The fucking acting is amazing. Some of the obviously the cast changes.
Gravity,
It just blew my mind in every way. I come out of it like a changed man. I was like, that's so good.
My sister, when she must have been 9, and they went to London to watch it, and she loved it. Like,
It's meant to be.
I didn't want to go because it was
Someone's got
London.
me booted.
Do you know what, it would be. When you say booted,
Get him fucking
Rebooted.
nice.
but I do want to have a show. I do want to watch more plays and stuff in general. You know what I mean? I don't know which ones I go for. Probably an Oliver Twist play would probably be good. Anything Charles Dickens is quite kind of playable, isn't it? Really?
Oh, I'd like.
I think A Christmas Carol is one of my favorite stories of all time, though. I do really love A Christmas Carol. It's a great tale, you know what I mean?
Why is everything gold over here? What the fuck? Do you see all this stuff's like gold? Like,
Oh my god, it's the golden.
It's the weapon skin.
I remember watching the Christmas Carol in cinema, like it first came out. But I used to be terrified.
Wow, you are old, Molly.
No, not whatever.
Molly's older than like fucking my grandparents, like, and like time itself, you know.
That was a remake.
Same
But it was, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's one where like the knocker was terrifying.
The knocker,
like,
is it Jim Carrey, do you mean? Jim Carrey's one?
I think so.
Where it's the
It must be
CGI and like... It's
Yes, I was so
yeah,
sad.
that one, I watched that one like in 2014, I think. A few years after, and yeah, freaked the shit out of me. It was the Ghost of Christmas Future, you know, of yet to come. And it has the whole chase sequence and shit. I was like...
Well, Jim Carrey's just fucking the goat anyway.
Scary,
So...
but yes. Do you know what though, Molly, right? I don't know if you watch it, right? Like, if it's like a tradition for you to watch that more, or if you haven't seen it in a while. But personally, I went back to watch that version of A Christmas Carol, and I genuinely think that the chase scene at the ending detracts from the entire movie. Like,
I have not seen it in so long. Like, I need to rewatch it because I can't remember it.
I genuinely think that it kind of that whole thing with the ghost of yet to come, right? That really lets down a bit of it because it kind of has a very kind of thoughtful kind of atmosphere, the whole movie. You know what I mean? And then I think they just kind of made that bit for trailer bait, you know, to like keep the kids' attention. But I think the movie would have done great without it. I think.
Ow!
It made me sad when I saw that, and I just felt like the atmosphere it had. Because alright, don't laugh at
there's
me
actual
here.
fucking people on us now.
Oh rip, the Muppets Christmas Carol, right?
I am like way down in.
Damn it, I'm dead.
Oh rip. I believe in you, Grace.
I need to sit this Christmas and like do a little rally of all the Christmas songs. I don't think I watched it.
Oh really? Oh, we always watch the Polar Express. That's always that kind of.
I've never seen the Polar Express.
Great movie. I mean, it's really off-putting, but it's so lovely. I will admit,
It's so good.
I'm not going to tell you that.
That is probably my favorite Christmas.
Yeah, it's our tradition, but
I love
I'm
it.
not gonna sell you as if it's like
So good.
piece of cinematic mastery. It's not actually like that amazing of a film, but it's lovely. You know, like a good watch. So I still recommend that. But for me, right, A Muppet's Christmas Carol is so much more consistent of a movie, just because they don't really have like the CGI to be doing all the crazy stuff they did in the Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. So it kind of just the horror aspect is people saying they don't care about Scrooge. Oh, for off, that's unfortunate, Grace.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go poop. So
I literally,
Alright.
Be back in
I'm
five.
literally one game in the top 20, and that's it. That's all I need, and I can't.
You had your win earlier.
Piss me off.
Oh, I just realized before I go, I took a step back from my desk. I just realized I have your Discord screen share open on my right monitor and your YouTube stream open on my left monitor. I've just got you playing Cataclysm on 2 of my screens. I just didn't really notice that until now. It's really funny.
That's stupid, that's just... Yeah, I think there's a lot of good Christmas movies. Well, there's a lot of good Christmas movies. I don't really like watch that variety of them.
I always watch The Grinch. Oh my god.
Grinch is good.
Christmas with the Cranks. Iconic. If you
Haven't-
haven't seen watch it.
Oh,
It's
Christmas... I'm sorry.
Really, it's really bad, but I watch it every year and it's incredible. It makes Christmas.
What are they called? National Lampoons or something? Christmas Vacation? You know that? That's a great
Oh my God.
movie. What is their name? Something Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Amazing Christmas movie, really funny.
Lampoons.
Yeah, I can't remember the full name. It's like a series of like holiday
National-
movies.
Christmas Vacation.
Huh?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Is that what it's called? Or
Yeah.
yeah, that's a great movie. I really enjoyed that one.
1989.
It's like it's an old one. Yeah, my dad showed it to me. That was quite good. Looking back at it, it probably has a few poorly aged jokes, to say the least. But, yeah. God, maybe not. No, I'll go back and rewatch it, I guess. But, yeah.
Because I've never watched Elf all the way through. I've seen bits
Elf is
of
good.
it.
I enjoyed Elf. I loved that one.
Love The Grinch.
I watched that in years.
Miracle on 34th Street. That's a very good, but old person's film, I think.
Grinch. The Grinch is a weird one for me because I'm kind of in the middle about it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm not like entirely in love with it, but I certainly don't hate it either. It's just a weird movie for me.
No, it's kind of fun. I'd have to watch though. It is. I get what you mean though.
I think I remember the bit quite vividly where his baby Grinch eats the plate. I remember that quite well. I thought that was quite funny.
Have you seen Arthur's Christmas?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that in years. Wow.
Brilliant.
I remember watching that when it came out.
Yeah, we watched that. I think we watched it this year, which is really random.
Really, the thing for us, right, is the way we used to do Christmas was because obviously it wasn't like at that point where there was like streaming services everywhere, which you had, right? So it would always be the Tesco DVD movie aisle, you know, and you go there and you pick up a DVD, and we'd always go with that. And we found it after Christmas one year, I think, and it had just come out, and yeah, like.
Oh, see, my dad now every Christmas puts on Channel 4, and they are the worst Christmas films.
Oh,
ever.
they're like those Christmas rom-com kind of things, aren't they?
Yeah, the really shitty Christmas films.
Do you know what, I'm tempted, but I know that what is it? Bloody! I never really liked Love Actually. I've watched it first time recently. Didn't like it that much.
Seen it?
Wait, you haven't, or you have? Sorry.
Oh, I feel like I probably watched bits of it when I was younger, but I don't remember.
This is gonna sound bad, but like, I'd have liked to see some more variety in the relationships. Obviously, it's like 2003 or something, so obviously it's all like, you know, it's just the same relationships. You know what I mean? Like, there's no diversity in it at all. It's kind of hard to watch it. It's just kind of hard. It's just like, I don't care with cinema that much if you see like straight couples. It's fine, you know, it's how it is. But
yeah.
When you have a movie with 9 different relationships and not one of them is anything other than a straight relationship, it's so hard not to notice it. And you're just like, really? Like, come on, guys. Like, this is boring. I'm sorry. It's like everyone is doing the same thing. It's just, I don't know. I would have liked to see some more variety going on. It just got boring because it was all so similar to each other. And again, it was just like, there were some goofy ass plot lines. It was a bit corny where the Prime Minister or whatever does like his dancing in the, like, where he falls for the janitor of the, like, number 10 or something. It's just a weird movie.
That's selling this movie very well.
There's some weird stuff going on in that one, but yeah, it was mid. I don't know. It wasn't bad. It's okay.
Yeah, I love a good crappy Christmas film. They're like my favourite.
Arthur's Christmas is probably one of my all-time favorites. I did enjoy that one.
Yeah, Arthur's Christmas is brilliant.
It's just such a wholesome movie, like. Although I did find it hilarious that they had like the military, like get up with the kind of like Christmas delivery thing.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna see.
With like the mental grandpa where he has like with the old Santa where he like has the garbage. Do you remember where he has like the bin bag full of like junk and he just like throws it under the Christmas tree? Like,
the really old granddad.
yeah, great, like
Deck
great granddad.
the Halls as well. That's a great Christmas film.
Which one?
Deck the Halls.
Haven't seen that one.
They have like there's these neighbours and they have like a competition at Christmas and who can do like the best Christmas light display. It's incredible, and they both want their house to be seen from space. It's so good.
There's a bit in the National Lampoon one where he like hooks up so many lights it turns the national grid off in the city. It's, like, and then like he like goes inside because he like tries to fix it and then it's not working, and then like when he goes inside to fix it, like his wife figures out what's wrong with it and turns it on, and he turns it off again inside and goes like never gets to see the lights on until like way further in. But I think alright, what's it called? There's one Christmas movie that I'm thinking of. It's a horror movie. It's supposed to not be particularly good. It's Krampus. That's the one. Krampus is supposed to be quite funny as a.
Oh, I've heard of Krampus. Let me Google.
It's not supposed to be a particularly good horror movie, so it's supposed to be quite a laugh. That would definitely be a good one to watch around December time.
Krampus. Oh, I don't think I've seen this. I've heard of it though.
Yeah, I remember hearing it. I think I got adverts for it when it came out on YouTube.
Yeah, it must be that same. It looks well weird.
Yeah, it was quite. I remember it being quite a goofy ass movie. So, like, I'd recommend. You know, I think we should watch that. Like, that'd be good. But probably not Grace. I don't know. Grace, do you get scared by like kind of shite horror movies?
Grace is terrified of any horror film.
I'm awful. Like, it's not even funny, to be honest.
Would you not watch a crappy horror film?
Happy horror film. What's an example of a happy horror film?
I want to try and watch dream films, but I feel like it's
crappy.
Oh, I thought it's happy. I was like, a happy horror film. You know,
Try.
there are some that are supposed to be happy, aren't there? Like, where you kind of live a moral of the story kind of vibe that go with them. But I'm trying to think. Horror movies with happy endings. I'm curious. I still stand by As Above, So Below being probably my all-time favorite horror movie.
Most horror films have happy endings now because it's like the demons get gone and stuff.
I guess, but like there's usually it's severe trauma sustained, I guess. But there's some that like aren't too bad.
Babadook, that has a happy ending. Have you seen Babadook?
Yes, Babadook was great. Tom didn't. I don't know. I think Tom maybe appreciates it more now.
I love it. I love it.
Because obviously, I love the metaphor of it. You know what I mean? The Babadook isn't actually like the monster or whatever. It's just like a
sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I'm actually gonna nip to the shop because I want some chocolate.
Okie dokie, Timothy.
Play one without me. I was gonna come and call, but I'm actually going down the road, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll be back in like 10. So I'm gonna go to the Sainsbury's and Prodgem. So.
Yeah, sex Bye.
Bye.
But the Babadook was great. I really enjoyed the metaphor that it had going for it, and it really was scary. The bit where it like crawled in at the room, and I really love. Yeah.
I love it. I think it's a great film. I watched it. I must have been like, what, 15, 14? I watched it with Grad for the first time, and we loved it. It was incredible.
A great movie, honestly. I watched it last year, I think, the first time, and I mean, Tom. I think Tom didn't like it because it had too happy an ending. You had to ask him, but I think if I remember correctly,
as well. I can't remember.
IMDb. The Babadook, but if I remember right, the Babadook didn't get very good reviews, which is a really big shame. Yeah, 6.8 on IMDb, and I think that's such a pity.
Yeah, that's not right.
I think it deserves way higher. I think it deserves an 8 at least, because that was a great film.
What does the Conjuring films have on IMDb?
The Conjuring.
Fucking hate the Conjuring films.
It's so good. I love it.
Sure, I did actually get scared by the Conjuring. I watched it when my
I've
mate
seen
came
one
round
of
for
them, and that
Halloween.
was enough for me to be.
What's enough?
What?
Grace. What did you say was enough for you?
What? I've said I've seen one Conjuring film.
Oh.
The Conjuring.
I saw the one with what is it? Joey King in when she was little.
Oh, Joey King. Yeah, yeah.
This is where you tell me Joey King's in all
No,
of it.
she's not.
I've seen the one with her in it.
Yeah, no, the Conjuring is
That was plenty.
not.
Haven't they just released a new
No.
one of them as well?
No, that's
That's
Insidious, I
just,
think,
but,
isn't
like,
it?
Yes,
Oh
yeah,
wait, no, there was the Devil Made Me Do It, right? One that was.
That wasn't recently though, was it?
That was last year, wasn't it? I thought it was last year, or at least the year before last. But yeah, sorry, it's a 7.5 on
I don't
IMDb. The
know.
Conjuring 1 at least. I'm so sad that the Babadook has such like minimal reviews. You know what I mean? I don't think it deserves.
I like it. I think, to be fair, when it was released as well, it was a banging film.
Very unique as well. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you don't get. Alright. Half above, so below. Genuinely though, like it has. The reviews on it make me so mad. I think what?
What's So Below? Is that the one we watched?
Yeah, the one where they go under into the Paris catacombs. It's a 6.2 on IMDb, and that made me. It's 6.2. That makes me so mad. I think it's a great movie, and people are like, "Oh, it's found footage." It's like, yeah, but it does a really cool thing with it. Like, oh, I get so annoyed at the fact that people didn't like.
Oh,
see
with
how
the
cool that was.
creepy thing that chases them round in the basement.
No, that's Barbarian. That's the Barbarian one we watched.
Which one I was gonna say? I can't believe you're writing on the highlight.
No, I hated that one. Remember, I was shitting on that all throughout. What? Do you remember the meme I made of it? Like at the end of it, like. Yeah, that movie wasn't particularly good. I wasn't a massive fan of the Barbarian in general. Like, I think there's definitely better movies out there. I
was gonna say,
oh, sorry.
have you seen The Human Centipede?
No, and I never will. I refuse. Oh, absolutely not.
It's so bad. I watched it.
Hasn't it been banned in some countries?
I think so, yeah. But I watched it. Me and Graz watched that when we were what, 12, 13?
Why? What is wrong with you?
We watched all of them, but the other week I was on it.
There's more than one.
What?
Yeah, there's like 3 in there, ironically.
Oh no, there's more. I think there's 4 of them. We watched the first one and the second one, absolutely fine. But then there was a third one where it's set in a prison and they like turn all the prison mates into. Oh my god, it was awful. We had to turn it off. But we watched.
Like awful as in like really bad, like.
Not
very good, or just.
It made me feel no. Like it made me feel sick. Like I was able to watch the other ones, but that one was horrendous.
Ow.
I don't know. But we went back and watched the first one again like a couple of weeks ago, and we couldn't watch it. I was like, we must have been psychopaths when we were younger. Like it's
absolutely.
I reckon a bit.
No, Grace, if you can't watch a horror, you will
like,
not be able to watch.
Nah, it's one of them.
Sewn
like,
to the others.
Gruesome stuff. Like I can watch. I cringe up a bit at it, and I'm like, a bit bad that, but I can watch it if it's scary along with.
Well, I don't know. I'll be able to watch it. It's really awful. Like
It's like Saw films.
God,
like the idea of it creeps me the fuck out. But I can kind of watch.
How can you watch that? No, I cannot watch Saw. I'm never watching Saw. I refuse. Like, completely. Maybe Saw
I've seen one Saw film.
That's
and
supposed to be good, but I mean,
Oh,
they get so gruesome. Molly, if you like your horror
That's what I mean,
stuff,
like-
but sorry.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me. No, go on. I'm done.
Molly, if you like your horror stuff, there's this YouTube channel called Crypt TV, and they make these pretty good budget little short horrors that are like range from like 3 to 5, maybe 10 minutes long, and so they're really high budget like production kind of stuff. I'd recommend that YouTube channel. You might like that.
Crypt TV.
Crypt TV. That's what they're called.
Oh, Crypt TV.
Yeah. What do you think I said?
Crip CV.
no, Crips TV. They've been making movies for a while, or short films for a while, but they have some.
Ooh.
They have the one that really got me was called The Mime. That one's really freaky. That one's really.
Oh, these are brilliant.
Yeah, so they have some really good costume design and like monster design, and even with the lower production monsters, they're pretty scary. They do a really good job of making them intimidating. But yeah, The Mime, scariest one. If you don't like gore, don't watch it. But that one's really screwed up.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't look great.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really.
gonna save them. I'm gonna watch them.
Yeah, no, they do some really good ones though. Yeah, I remember watching them when I was younger. Yeah, I mean, the Human Centipede is one that I was just never,
I don't blame you. I wouldn't watch it now. Are you alright, Grace?
What is it about? They get
What?
sewn
You're
to
not
each other,
moving me.
don't they?
I'm messaging.
Stood there, like, is she alright?
Yeah, I'll be with you in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, they all got sewn to each other, don't they? That's what the whole thing is, right?
Oh, mate, it's so gross. It's like if I don't know how I was able to stomach it, but I was fine with it. And then it was just like when we watched it the other day, I was like, oh my god, it made my skin crawl. Because they sew them to each other, and then the front one, the guy forces him to eat, so obviously he needs to shit. And then he asks because they're sewn together. Oh my god, it's so gross. It's just the way he does it, and like just the way he talks and stuff. Oh god, hate it.
No, that's yikes.
Oh, I really hate. I got you, but I want you, mate. Oh, why can't I have two? 4, 3, 2, 1. Trouble, it's just like fun. Don't need to get some.
Hey up.
I'm the guy like. I want to go see what this guy says.
What's actually the plot of it though? Like,
just a psycho man who has a kink of sewing people together, and because they know he wants to make a human dog, like a human, like twin dog, I think he calls it, or something like that. And he tries to train them into walk and to like behave like his own pet.
oh my god,
it's mental. It's but then like
I don't really understand how you can watch stuff like
no, I
feeling.
can't now. But no,
It baffles me.
I don't understand how somebody went into the mindset of, oh yes, I'm going to make a movie about.
Yeah, some movies are like that, aren't they? It's just like, really, like, did this need to exist? Really?
And it's the actors as well that have to play.
Yes,
it. Like,
exactly. That's what I mean. It's
I mean, that must have done well on their CVs though, because they were like, if they're gonna play this, they'll play anything. Like,
yeah, true.
Like, these guys fairly are hardcore. They have no limits for this stuff. Like, fair enough. Like, I think what's it called? Tusk is a pretty fucked up body horror one, isn't it?
I've seen Tusk. Have you told me about Tusk? I know I've heard of it.
It's the one where he turns him into like a walrus thing.
Yes, no, I haven't seen it, but I've seen like the main part of it. I think Tusk.
Oh yeah, that's a fucked up.
Yeah, I think we watched like a part of it on YouTube. Oh my god, that was awful.
What's the ending of the Human Centipede? Out of curiosity, like how's it?
So on the first one, the person at the back of the caterpillar. So there's 3 people. The girl at the back, she dies of an infection. So her like mouth gets infected from where it's been stitched up.
Yeah.
And then the guy at the front, he slits his own throat and kills himself. So it's just the girl stuck in the middle of them both. And the man that stitched them together, he's dead because these policemen came in and shot him. But then he also killed the policemen. So she's just stuck in a house on her own.
Oh my god.
It's awful. It's so bad.
It's so fucked.
That's what I mean. Like, somebody had to think that and think, oh yes, this will do great. Let's make this into a movie.
Let's show everyone's shit together. Yeah, we
Make them
will.
eat their own poo.
Wow, that is so fucked up.
It's so baffling, bro.
I do see a lot of those kind of movies though, where like There's some body horror ones that I've seen before, right? The very concept really fucked with it.
I want to watch. Well, I don't want to watch it, but my dad told me I've got to watch it with him. Silence of the Lambs, because I've never seen it. My dad's.
It's meant to be a really good horror film if you like horrors.
Oh, my dad said it was story because I think he watched it in the cinema with my mum when it first came out.
Molly's behind you.
Oh, you did? Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't even like looking. I was just thinking about films.
I know, dude, the giant is on me. I'm dead.
Oh, sorry, guys. Well, it's fine. I'm gonna.
It's fine.
We'll restart the game. It's alright. Ready? I'm using the wrong gun.
Get it,
Go on.
Queen.
Damn it. I'm not good at.
No, you're 24. I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. I just want top 20. Always the time.
Honestly, that's what am I thinking of? I think Silence of the Lambs is one that, like, I know that it has
Your own brand perfume.
it has some good bits, but from what I've heard, there's like some older elements of bigotry that seep in. You know what I mean? Which is why I'm not personally gonna watch it. Like, there's some stuff that just didn't age well. Like, I don't get some of the older stuff, but
Oh, have you seen
The
my God,
Exorcist would be one to watch.
I'll ask Tom when he gets back. We watched a film the other day. I don't know if he's told you about it. Whiplash.
What? Whiplash, did you say?
Yeah, it's not a horror film. It's just a film, but it's
I heard
so
of Whiplash.
it's so good. The cinematography is brilliant.
Whiplash.
It's about a drummer basically.
Oh
and
shit,
how-
that one! Yes, I know what you're on about. With
It's
J.K.
so-
Simmons.
Who?
J.K. Simmons, you know, that's his name, right?
I don't know who J.K. Simmons
You know,
is.
the guy who plays Thingy in Spider-Man, who plays J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah, I've seen that one. He pressures the guy into literally losing all his friends and stuff to become a good drummer. It's really fucked. Like,
Exactly. But it's such a good film though.
do you know what? All right, great. Terrible action movie here, right? That I watched with my aunt. We went round to her house last year, right? Terrible movie. It's awful, but it's hilarious at the same time because of it. It's called Ambulance, right? 2 hours long. It was rated 5 stars on Now TV, so obviously it wasn't actually 5 stars. It was just fake 5 stars. Watch it, and it's basically the plot is these two brothers. One of them has an underlying medical condition, or he needs money or something, right? So he gets in contact with his other brother, who's Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's insane, and he's a bank heister and stuff, and he's his adopted brother, right? And then, wait, you say you're going, Grace? Sorry,
No,
no.
smallish one.
Oh, sorry. Let's go here. Carry on.
Oh yeah, sorry. But it's basically they're adopted brothers, and then he gets in contact with his brother, who some reason they're not in contact anymore. He basically hit a wife, and then he stopped being a bank heister, right? And then
What's it called?
pardon?
What's it called?
Ambulance. It's
I
it's
feel-
Michael Bay movie. And
It's on Plex, right? It's on Plex.
yeah,
Tom.
I think I told you to put it on because we need to watch it somewhere because it's stupid.
Yeah, it's on.
And,
I put it on there for you.
And yeah, so it basically, right, they do this bank heist, and he's gets in contact with his brother, they do it, right? And then the police get called, and there are rats in their crew, and their crew dies, and their car is taken. So, they basically, the plot really starts here, where an ambulance comes in, and she's the cold, I'm a paramedic, so, I've seen too much, I can't be in a relationship, I'm damaged, that kind of stuff, right? But she's stone cold badass, and they're like, oh my god, you're too cold. It's very stereotypical kind of stuff, right? And and she basically, she's the medic, she's a paramedic in the back, and a police officer gets shot by Jake Gyllenhaal, and they drive the ambulance in there into the car park where they are, and then they hijack the ambulance, right? But then the police officer's in the ambulance in the back, and they're like, get out, and she goes, no, because it's my job to save him, and they're like, okay, yes, sure. And so the entire movie, it's half her trying to save the police officer, and the guy who's the brother doesn't want to get done for murder, and he's like, because he wants to obviously be back with his wife and kids, so he's like trying to help her save him. And so the entire movie is just an entire action chase scene, basically. The entire 1 hour and a half is that. But they're just flying about the place while she's trying to save this guy in the back. It's just hilarious. It's so stupid. It's amazing. It's the corniest thing I've ever seen. It's so funny. There's a bit where like she doesn't have all her medical suturing stuff, so she has like a hair clip in the back of her hair. You know, the ones that like where you hold them and then they open up because they like. You know what I'm on about?
Yeah, I think so.
Where you push together the little squeezy bit on top and then they open. It's like a claw, a hair claw. And she has one of those, and she grabs one of those and she uses them instead of stitches to close the guy's wound so she can like start suturing it. It's so dumb. Oh, one of the movies of all time. Alright, you guys. One of the movies of all time. It's so good. Oh. But yeah, it's Michael Bay. There's explosions everywhere, and you know, gunfire. And Jake Gyllenhaal just behaves batshit crazy. It's amazing.
I feel really bad for my dog. I don't know what to do.
Why?
She's like really depressed because my mum's not here, and she's just on her own downstairs. She's been on her own downstairs all day.
Oh, bring her upstairs. Come on.
She won't. It's too warm up here. She won't come up here.
You gotta get a fan on her. Boom.
No, she just wouldn't. She was just up here then, briefly. She followed me because I've got cookies. And then she realized I wasn't opening them immediately. She just fucked off. But like, she just looked really sad. But when I walked in through the door, she just looked really hopeful. I was gonna. Then I just walked past her, and she was like, "Oh."
That's really sad.
But like, it's too late to let her out in the garden in front of the ball for her, which is what I would do in normal in this situation. So I don't really know. I just gotta like put up with it, I think.
Yeah. You don't have like a little rope toy that you could play tug of war with her in the house with?
That is actually a good point. Yeah, do that.
Because those are always good. I mean, that's what I do when we can't take Zeb outside. And I mean, no offense to you, Tom, but I don't think your dog's too much of a puller for that kind of thing, right? So I think you should be.
She's not hard work. It's not hard work.
It's a real workout with Zeb, you know. Like, you have to really.
I can imagine.
You have to be ready for it. Like, he has won against me multiple times, you know. Genuinely.
Really?
Genuine winning, where I've actually lost grip because he tugged it so hard. I was like, oh my god, man. I do love him though. Funny thing. It's so stupid.
I love the song.
My little woofer. It's so weird though, because when I go around to other people's houses, like I remember going around to my mate Evan's house, right? And he has like Springer Spaniels. And obviously they're like normal sized dogs. I'm like, wow, your dogs are so small. He's like, no, they're not. They're not small. I was like, I guess, but like, they are, you know. Zeb has skewed my perception too much, and it's so nice to have dogs that are small enough to like pick up around you, you know. Like, you try and pick Zeb up, he will just like bite you, and be like, no.
I'm looking at this post about the thing about the Ferrari getting a penalty, right? And the top comment is just 10-second penalty for Ocon, because why not?
Yeah, like that's become the running gag. Like.
I'm in an F1 group chat on Snapchat. Someone renamed it the other day to fucking 10-second penalty for Ocon.
Who got a penalty today?
Basically, Ferrari got 1 and 3, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, apparently, there's a maximum time that the lap can be, depending on like for your out lap. You know, when they do the slow lap, they start to do it within a certain time, and apparently both Ferraris broke the rule. So they're investigating them for a potential penalty.
No wonder the strategy seems so shit. They don't even know what the rules are. That's why they tried the 3-wheel stuff, Tom. That's why they did it. They were like, what if we try this bold new strategy? God, I do find Ferrari just an amazing clown show. It's beautiful, you know what I mean? Not a lot that compares.
All the eyes on you. Way best seat in the best room.
Oh crap! Oh.
I will. Stay Teddy's.
Where'd the beat go? Oh, ain't that dumb? Drums came in, I see that coming. Hands in my back and double.
Oh, so confused.
No, Miss.
Let me know when you guys are done with the game.
I'm
gonna boot up a certain low CPU usage cube game while I'm waiting.
I beat Deadlocked in 1 attempt. You won't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. That's online, Tom. It's not online.
So used to it, muscle memory. Alright, 1 attempt, and you get a Starbucks from
you
me.
Find them all.
Or a coffee of your choice when I come up eventually.
Oh, Starbucks. That sounds amazing.
This ain't happening, by the way. I don't know the ship part at the end. I
Oh,
don't
you
know it,
better
so-
figure it out, Tom.
Fuck.
Alright, well, never mind. No coffee for you, Tom.
Didn't even get 20%.
Alright, the deal's a
That's
deal.
disappointing.
I'm expecting my £1,000 wide over effective immediately.
Yeah. What if you do Jawbreaker,
that?
like, first try and practice mode now?
Yeah, it was invisible ink in the contract.
Where
You know
are
what I
they?
mean?
Oh,
By the
they're
way,
up there.
if I ever do a level first try and practice mode, I'm counting that. I don't care.
Wait, really? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair enough. I mean, it's like I don't know why Dorami didn't count it. Honestly,
I think technically it doesn't, because you can say, like, you know, with practice mode, it's like you don't have the nerves until you get to the end, the very end, when you realize you might do.
you know
one
what? It
first
might
try
have
and
been
practice
when he did it though, because I don't know if hacking was as like a thing back then. You know what I mean? I think most people now, if they do it in one attempt in practice, people would just say, yeah, it's fair enough. Like, good.
mode. I'd no clip it instantly and just be like, yeah, that counts.
I wouldn't even
don't care.
no clip, I'd
I'm
just
not, I'm not
verify
high
hack point.
profile. Yeah. Oh yeah, but no, that doesn't work anymore.
Doesn't it?
No, they got rid of that.
God damn it, Robert! Ah.
I don't have a song.
But yeah, no, it's apparently 9 Circles is
Our
the most
song
downloading
is on the screen
1.9
Grace, look,
level.
giant,
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
this giant moon thing.
Moonpig.com.
Uh,
Anyone
Easy to make
use
that, isn't she?
Moonpig?
How did it get managed to Brizzle so easily?
Yeah, no, it
I
was
would-
like I have to say I was not one of my better ones, but has anyone actually used Moonpig for their stuff? Like,
No, but I thought I said moon thing.
I use
not-
Moonpig every
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know.
all the time.
well,
I love Moonpig.
I've never used it in my life.
Do you know what? I tried to because with Rowan obviously he lives ages away. I wasn't gonna post it.
The
So I
moon.
was like, all right,
Moonpig.
well I'll send him a thing. I'll do a Moonpig card. All of them were shite, so I ended up
Oh,
making
so
some really
stupid.
cringy ones in I think I sent them to you actually, Tom. That I made for Rowan.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
The Among Us ones and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I
like
ended up
that.
going with those.
Grace, we're going the wrong way for the storm.
Because I just think it's free
Yeah.
and you can make it yourself,
Yeah,
and it's like
fine.
it's not like the kind of arts and crafts making it yourself that's really annoying to do. It's like actually like video editing, isn't it? So it's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
why
they were
did
funny and stupid,
Oh,
so
so
there's
it
that.
sniped at me.
Should I try to find them actually? See them.
bounce, 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 back.
Still got fucking music playing while I'm playing GD. That's confusing as fuck.
It's music, like what? Really? Do you get
Yeah,
confronted?
I had like Spotify playing while having the Jawbreaker song playing. At the
Oh
same
wait,
time.
oh. Gosh, should I listen? All right, should I do the unholy thing? Great, I'm going to. Pause Spotify. Music up.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's so stupid. Oh.
It's that first note of that song.
Yeah, literally. Hearing that is just an instant thing for me. Like,
It's like the first note of Blast Processor. I can't hear it
Well,
seriously anymore.
I
It's
need.
my death sound, isn't it? I've
need
heard it
to
like
ch-
millions of times.
I think this actually is unique. No, I want a unique death sound effect. I think that'd be good. Because then
Oh,
I
you know
could
that
probably
texture
listen
pack
to
that
it.
video we watched the other day?
Yeah.
It's in the description. You can download it.
Oh, brilliant! So,
I'm thinking of using it, but just like changing some bits, like that jump scare and stuff.
the jump scare was
Every time we
stupid. I don't
die.
know why they did that one. That one just made like it was detrimental to the gameplay. But I thought that'd be it's just funny as hell. Like
Yeah, the death.
the
The death
train.
sound.
What's his name? Oh, Travis.
Yeah, Travis Scott was a DJ. I thought it was DJ Khaled for some
No,
reason.
I think it was Travis Scott. And that death sound of it was just hilarious.
Grace,
Oh, they used DJ Khaled in the
In the shop, yeah.
in the merchant.
in the
Oh,
what
you
was
know
it
what's so
called?
funny today? I was trying to add my brother to my insurance today, right? And I was going through the system, and it's like, okay, what's his job title? I typed coffee in, and the first result was coffee
Shit.
merchant. The actual job title is coffee merchant. I was like, that's amazing.
Brilliant.
Or
Yeah.
it was a coffee merchant.
Charlie needs to put that on the CV ASAP. Have a copy merchant.
I just sent him a screenshot, and he was like, yeah, that's what I'm down as on my insurance. I was like, that's ace.
Oh, that is hilarious. I like that. Actually, that's funny as well.
alright. Grace, 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 Grace.
What?
Are you dead?
No, but I'm about to be.
You could have given me a heads up, right?
I did like the actual response to
I
that.
literally said more than people.
Oh,
and
I was too busy getting.
me. Literally said it like them.
I didn't hear you, mate. I didn't hear you. Revive it.
What kind of situation would we be in
Oh.
if, like, Grace had said, "Yes, I am dead"? You know.
Tom, we're done.
You're done. Okay, give me a sec.
Well, if I was dead, you wouldn't know, because
Yeah, but
Oh,
can you imagine if he
so-
responded back anyway?
Guys, 6 feet under right now. Stray card dog
Have you ever seen Misfits?
Oh,
Have you guys seen
leave your
Misfits,
card.
the show?
needed.
I thought you meant like the YouTubers, because I showed
No.
Molly one of the Misfits videos. She did find it quite funny.
Right. There's a show called Misfits from like 2010, right? Great. I think it's pretty good actually. Season 1 and 2 at least. The rest of the season's full off because most of the main cast kind of go away, you know. But it's a really funny show. It's kind of like 2010 grunge era comedy.
It's the one we watched it, right? Me and you
Yeah,
watched that.
episode one. Yeah, do you remember? Like the
We watched more than episode 1. We watched like the first few episodes, mate.
Did we? Oh mate,
It's
we
when
need
they
to
get
finish
the
it up.
powers, right?
Yes, yeah, that one. Great
Yeah, we
movie.
watched that.
Yeah, we need to finish that really, but that's a really funny show, and oh wait, no, I can't really. That was a spoiler. Never mind, I guess. But yeah, watch it. There you go. Boom, you'll figure it out. Anyway, great show. Yeah. And the theme song is cracking as well. That's it.
Oh no!
I was
You almost
so
did it.
close to actually getting
You almost
past
did
that
it.
for the first
I
time
was
in
watching
years.
that.
I was
like,
seething.
yo.
I hate this 13. The fact that he's made like the final most difficult part of 13 just infuriates me because
My
it makes
favorite
me...
number.
I do not get it. I genuinely have considered, if I get a 13 best and I need to put in a title, I genuinely have considered putting 12.9% best. Like,
12.9999.
yeah, literally, like, I refuse. I do not want that number in my title. That's just a bad luck stream. That's just all going wrong.
What was it Nefesto did when he had 69%? Didn't he use maths or something?
Oh my god, yeah, I
It was on the
think
extreme
so.
demon roulette, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
He put like equations that equal to 69.
I find it wild that people can just look at that and be like, yeah, that makes sense. And it's just like, I was like, what? Why did you say that?
No, I didn't know it made sense, but I just looked at it and knew it was on 68 previously and was like, ah.
Well, the thing is, right, like, I kind of actually could get some of it, because I know about nth terms and expanding brackets and all that kind of simple stuff, but the big fat sum symbol is like, alright, I don't know what that does, you know?
That's just an Excel thing for me.
That's a spreadsheet thing, that's it. It's not anything else.
The word sum is for Excel.
Oh man, I do love... Excel is such a great thing, because it makes you feel way smarter than you are, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you do some really like, I made something the other day.
Equals
Have you ever
sum.
used conditional formatting in Excel? Have you ever used that?
I don't think so,
Well,
unless
it's like,
I don't know the
if
name
the
of it.
value's higher, you could do like, if the value's higher than, you know, if it's between 1 and 10, colour it green. If it's between 10 and 20, colour it yellow. And if it's between 20 and 30, colour it red.
I think
So it's
that...
like, you know, so I did it where it's like, you know, I said one the other day where it's like, we have to update this thing for work to say the status of a job. And if it's like the time is above a certain time, it goes red. But I felt so smart after I did it. And realistically, it's like the fucking easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like equal sum brackets A1 to B3, and you're like, yeah,
it
not
just
the flex
adds them all
or
up.
anything, but...
I'm not the flex, but I'm a
Right.
genius.
Yeah. I feel so smart when I do that. It's a little bit of vindication, but... I mean, I wonder how it's like to do computer science as a thing. I just find that... You seen the Pester? He made a platformer level, or like a mini game in GD once.
Did he?
Yeah, he showed it on stream. He basically made one of those kind of WASD levels. And he was like, yeah, I just wanted to figure it out with the code, you know, just to prove that I could do it. I was like, how? What do you mean?
It's just what people are good at. It's like, you know, you can look at some of the stuff that I do and be like, how? And then for me, it's that easy. And like, you'll have your thing.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'll be able to hold really old documents and not break them. That'll be my thing. I'll be an archivist. That'll be my thing.
Like, how does bro not drop them?
That'll be my only thing, yeah. I'm considering...
Being a librarian was actually that easy.
Yeah, I was considering not going into librarianship and going into archiving, because then I'd get to actually be around old documents and not like teen novels all the time, which would be nice.
Teen novels?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, that's most of libraries are filled with political propaganda, nonsense fiction, and just like bad books generally. So, like, I was like, maybe I'd just like to be around actual old documents that like actually mean something, you know?
What Jack just said, right, Grace and Molly? Did that not sound like something Joe would say?
Joe Biden. Sorry.
Libraries in
Yeah.
general are full of bad books. You know, Joe from you.
Who's Joe?
Who's Joe?
Joe from you.
Oh. you
like a-
gave
you
no
can sit-
context. Joe. Do you know how many fucking Joes there are?
Did you just compare me to a serial killer, Tom? Is that what I just gathered?
Yeah, but he's
he
a
did
book
it.
guy. He's a book. His thing is he works in a bookshop and he loves books and like reads constantly and repairs old books.
No,
Alright, well that's a bit of a concern because I do want to repair. Alright, well, alarming.
Yeah, right. If you get one of
And
the
he also
library, right,
kills
and
multiple
you have like if you do that kind of job, you have like a box in your basement that you like. It's like a big glass cube that you go into and like you seal it when you're in it to like stop the air from like
Yeah.
going. If you ever get one of those, just don't use it to lock people in. That's just my only advice.
I'd rather not, anyway. Yeah, the book's filthy.
Top tip to not become a serial killer. From me.
Oh no, it's mainly the book condition. I mean, having a person in there, yeah, all bacteria in there would be useless. Eh? I mean, yeah, the killing people stuff is bad as well, I guess.
Don't lock 2 people in there that end up one shoots the other, and then they end up fixing their relationship by the end. You know, Molly, season 4 reference, get it?
Spoilers.
Yes, I'm never watching you, which I was totally gonna do, Tom. Totally.
Whoa.
I can't wait for season 5. I'm actually hyped for it. Actually, good show.
I just can't watch 5 seasons.
Season 1, bit wank. Season 2 and 3, brilliant.
I can't see. There's too many
things happening.
Oh, I'm so
Shut
bad.
up. Hang on, be quiet. Oh, unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
What was that? Why did my voice get so high? Holy shit.
I love your reaction to getting far. What? Things happening?
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was like...
I'm gonna die. Avert.
There's
loads of him.
Need to get at least 50% tonight, surely.
Yeah.
Give me that at least, right?
I'd kill myself.
Molly, I saw that. Molly, I just watched you do that. Why did you do that?
I didn't want someone else to shoot me, so I just jumped.
Yeah, she just killed herself so she wouldn't have to get killed by somebody else. Brilliant. Bam! I'm here.
Thanks, guys.
The team. The gang. Yeah, get it, Tom?
The gang. Dun, 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 dun. The gang meet was one of the most like weird things to watch. Just to see these people that I've been watching on stream for a long time. Tekken and Pastor, I guess, are the only ones I really knew. But see them like in the same room.
Yeah, I bet, like...
And the best bit. Anybody want a tech call? Okay, tech.
What was it?
Tech.
I think it's quite interesting that, like, do you know how far apart Tech and Nevesta live? Because obviously Kino streams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he lives like 7 hours. Well, they lived 7 hours apart or something like that, which is like ridiculously close for the US.
He probably flew.
I mean, yeah, completely. Like, I would not imagine he did a 7-hour drive interstate.
Fuck all these kids.
But yeah, I mean, that's just, I think that's pretty wild, you know what I mean? I can't do that 13% wave! God damn it! What is wrong with me? I don't get it.
Skill issue.
Literally a skill issue. For real. I just said for real.
For real.
I just said for real. My life is over, man.
For real, you know? For real.
For real. Rather be in jail.
I'll shoot a down guy, I think. Looks like.
Wow, you cruel monster, Tom.
See
You're down there, aren't you?
Well, on top of you, but I see you. What's that little song?
It would be cool to actually complete a level with the song playing in the background, like authentically.
Yes.
Yeah, most levels I beat, I play with the song, you know. The only levels I haven't have been GD levels, and 9 songs I play with the song.
I just don't want to ruin the song for myself, but I think Atmosphere of Light is a very difficult song to ruin anyway.
I'm just gonna track you down from town to town.
I don't get me. Why am I like this? What is wrong with me?
I am seeing.
I am literally
Molly and Grace are both singing at the same time. I'm hearing 2 different songs.
I'm hearing 3 Tom. So I'm hearing a choir, Molly, and Grace. Like...
You, it's not.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm singing.
Nah, what do you mean, Grace? X Factor shit. Don't worry about it.
Ready? Watch this.
Hammers go.
I did that.
Oh.
Well, that's quite rude, isn't it, Tom? You said ready, and you never actually waited for a response. What if they weren't ready? What then? You think about that? Okay.
Oh,
That's the guiltless pony riding right there.
This way.
The Christmas mobile.
It's like they added mobile emotes.
Can I pop it? No.
Making my way over, Grace.
Got the bounty. Get fucked.
Bloody Nora.
I'm fine. Just
What
one
was that,
left.
Molly? Bloody
Just
Nora.
where is he?
Bloody Nora.
Bloody Nora.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Where's the last one gone?
Oh no, what a pose. Oh,
Don't let that happen in real life.
oh, I died.
Oh god, Molly, what did you do?
Jumped in the water.
Molly,
Well, but the water wasn't water, it was ground.
how?
That is one of the sentences of all time, right there. That is...
My brain when the
Fuck off.
Molly, that is up there as one of
a great quote, really. Like...
I've seen this position before, Molly.
Alright, Jesus Christ. I haven't.
Well, yeah, because that's not how that works. That would be physics. If you could, I'd be very surprised.
Oh, it's that way around, is it, Tom? I'm surprised.
Yeah, true.
Tom
She
gets
could have seen
pegged.
it. She could have seen it.
Pegged.
Go on my hole. Then again, Molly does like to try and stick a finger on my bum when I'm walking upstairs. It's
I
annoying.
do.
She does the whole you put your hands together and just like that. Yeah, she does that whole
Probably
thing every time I
not.
walk up a set of stairs. It's so annoying.
Go for it, mate.
One day I'm gonna hold a fight until she does it, and then when she does it, I'm gonna...
It's difficult, man.
Counter attack. Parry this, you filthy casual.
Why am I healing?
Why are you healing, Molly? Good
I
question.
don't know. Did you throw me something at me?
Can I what?
Did you throw something at me?
No.
Oh, how weird.
How weird.
Oh.
Like, what is happening right now? I'm supposed to be good at this ship.
Go.
We're playing
Oh, this is a run.
Yeah, this is a run, but I'm just ass right now. What is wrong with me?
I'm not Dad. I'll say it. I've been picked.
I'm literally operating on low battery mode. That is what's happening right now. I didn't even know. Like,
I still can't believe you're jumping from 9 circles to Cataclysm. That is just ridiculous.
it's a
Or
jump,
Jawbreak.
like-
What do you class as your hardest?
I'd probably say Jawbreak. Yeah, I'd say Jawbreaker. No, I'd say 9 circles because it's more well known. So it's like it gets people out of like, you know, like if someone says like, "What's your hardest?" You'd rather just say the one they know the most because then they didn't ask about it.
Yes, I'd probably say like, I don't know. What would I say?
I guess for you it would probably have to be Crazy 3, right?
Crazy 3. I wish.
Or Crazy 2, sorry. Is it Crazy 2?
Yeah, Crazy 2.
Oh no.
That would probably be like the most well-known one because it's an insane, isn't it? So it's like...
There's 2 celebs here. Yeah, yeah, true actually. Yeah, well, Crazy 2 is my hardest. It's insane.
Yeah, and it's even if you had done another one, it's like for me, it's just like, you know, if you had one that's equal, it's just like pick the more well-known one. Then it shuts people up from asking about it. It's like, this one, you know. Then they won't go, oh, what difficulty is that? You can just immediately assume they'll know what 9 circles is. Unless they're like new to the game, but then they wouldn't ask what your hardest is because they wouldn't care.
My Call of Duty has a humongous update.
We haven't played. We need to. Molly, have you even played it yet?
No, but it's 100 gig.
That sounds like a reinstall more like a
Yeah,
update. Jesus Christ.
I don't know why.
Yeah, no, it is 100 gig updates.
Fuck me, 100 gig update. Mine didn't have that. What the fuck?
What, for what?
Yeah.
A COD apparently. Not on PC. Trust me, I've checked.
Oh, thank God for that.
That game is
I
not got
was
100 gig
scared. I was fearing for life.
Because it's 80% the way through now. I've had it on all day, but that's
Oh,
just
really? Oh, we should play it. We need to play. We can't believe we haven't played it with you, Emma.
tonight, I don't think.
No, I don't mean now. I just mean at some point. I just can't believe we haven't played it yet.
Sometimes I get decent.
No, it's cool.
Is COD doing a thing? Oh yeah, wow. Call of Duty Modern. Oh wait, that just says Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty now. They've changed it. It's weird. I don't know why and what or how and what. Yeah.
I mean, I'll take
I like
this
multiple.
one, but I forget that my wallpaper is Bliss sometimes. And I just look at it. I'm like, that's the Windows XP wallpaper.
We should go to the bounty, guys.
It's a so like the
Yeah, we should.
Drink water. There you go. Boom. No, I've ingested my water and fixed.
I could do water actually.
Oh, water's great.
Hydrate. Yeah, I'm going to redeem a channel point reward on your Twitch stream to say hydrate right now.
I'm not on
Sorry,
Twitch.
online.
Oh, Tom, you're flipping. Do you know those things that you do where the channel point things?
Yeah.
Yours are rubbish.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm trying to think of some new ideas. Help me.
Oh, I have an idea actually.
Go on.
So you can get these like horse heads on Amazon, right?
No,
And-
no, no. That one is not coming back. I've just done with that one so much, man. Or if I bring it back, it's going to be an actual big number. That's like not ridiculously hard to get, but like let's say like 10k.
What about?
Alright, so you can get these pigeon heads on Amazon, right?
Like,
And-
Jack, I'm going to block you so hard, honestly.
What about redeem a channel point? You have to watch 5 minutes of the Goonies.
What the fuck?
It's so out of left field, but
What is wrong with you?
you know how old the GD community is? Most of them probably don't even know what that movie is.
Well, it's
That
in the
is
Goonies.
true.
No, I only thought of the Goonies. Isn't that the DVD that Josh bought you copies
Oh
of?
god, yeah! Actually, a point.
That's the only
God,
reason
you-
I thought.
You get your DVD player plugged in and ported up, Tom.
Alright,
Yeah, I
10
have
minutes.
to use that exact DVD as well.
Yeah.
So, like,
You should just make one of them like pay like 100,000 channel points, lose 100,000 channel points.
Iconic.
No, I know I Google it and kind of come with some ideas. I want some good ones, but I don't want it to be too inconvenient for me. At the end of the day, I need to be able to like still do my stream. I don't want like Molly to come and start dropping channel points on stupid stuff that means my entire stream is taken up with fucking
Wow.
watching
Why
the Goonies.
don't use me as an example?
You know, because Josh coming today, I learned a hard lesson today. That my half my channel points don't have a maximum redemption time on them.
Remember the recent
Josh-
tab?
Josh dropped hydrate about 50 times, so I had to said down. He said just down your glass, and I went okay.
I remember.
That- I came
Oh,
on today and I have 1,200 points. I was like, what can I use this on? And the most impressive one was like, yeah, just down your drink. I was like, rubbish.
I just remember me, Quooks, and I think Tim was there as well, and we just all redeemed channel points, the recent tab channel points over and over and over again. Like, I think we
I had
did
to play
like.
the recent tab like 20 times.
Oh, that was so fucking funny. Oh man, good times. Oh, where are you, Quooks? You know, I'm like 3 steps away from seeing a Lucy Lou "Where Are You, Quooks" like rendition. You know, why can't I find you? Where did you need to go? I'm hating this. I can do this. Why can't I do it?
Drama.
Oh my god, it's lit.
Oh,
Oh.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
I don't need nothing. No grace and system.
Oh, I've actually got to ask. Maybe me and Tom are out of the loop on this
I
one.
lost him.
Do you guys get Skibidi Toilet? Do you know what that is?
Oh, Jack, I fucking saw a plushie for Skibidi Toilet in Chester.
No way.
I've got a photo of it. I'll send it to you after this game.
Yeah,
God.
please. I am
There was a shop selling
concerned.
plushies, and there was a Skibidi Toilet plushie, and I was like, God.
It wasn't a plushie, was it?
No, it was like a teddy bear. It was
It
ridiculous.
was like a hangy thing that you hang
No,
on.
it was a plushie.
What?
I don't get
Is it?
that. Think about how many, if you bought that and you kept buying, like, for every time a meme like that happens, right? Imagine how outdated your room would be in literally, like, months.
Well, it's like the kids who have Among Us posters everywhere in their rooms now.
Oh my god, yeah, that's such a point. Or, like, someone who's got an Among Us tattoo. Worse, Pickle Rick tattoos exist out there in the world.
Pickle Rick's still funny, though.
I know someone's got Pickle Rick. I think my brother actually has a Pickle Rick tattoo.
Grace?
Did you fall off a cliff?
I tried to make a
She
jump
missed the mushroom.
that's
and
not
missed.
doable.
So you fell off a
It's
cliff
not
in
doable.
other words.
It was.
Yeah, you fell off a cliff with the actual steps.
Maybe. I guess.
God, oh my god, I'm going to lose my mind. Does that make sense?
Beat.
Oh, quick scope.
Beat.
Ah.
And then they're gone now.
I
I'm
no
a-
scoped the guy from 2 meters
Yeah.
away. Oh my god, I'm so talented.
So epic.
He's dead.
Bang bang bish bosh.
I just don't think the music is working. I genuinely think that might actually be throwing me off because it's got this weird like non-sync. You know what I mean?
This oh my god, this bollocks is the fuse auto song. I'm a bit dead.
I'm a bit
Oh.
dead.
Thank you.
On my watch, my
Love you, Grace. Let me skip this song, it's rubbish.
This one's not right. I know that.
Rubbish. Rubbish. Rubbish.
Squad here.
Two.
Uh-oh.
There's two. There's two. There's two. I've not one.
What if
dead.
you're just like,
Nice.
what if you're just seeing double or something, Grace? You know, like you're really tired, so you just see 2 people.
There was definitely 2 of them.
Give me.
Oh, Molly, you won't know. I lost to myself in rock paper scissors earlier. Brilliant.
You lost to
so
yourself?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. It's pretty iconic, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do I
No
mean?
explanation needed.
Exactly what he means.
This is okay. Okay.
He played with 2 hands and played against himself and thinks this
What?
is normal.
You have to
Oh,
RNG your hands and
use
just let them do what they're
so.
gonna do.
But you also won, no?
But yeah, that's
Technically,
true.
you did. That is actually very true.
My
Technically,
right
you
hand
did.
won. See, I'm a winner at all stages.
My right hand wins every night.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
I will say, like, yeah, no,
No,
it,
it
was,
doesn't.
it
No,
works
it
in
doesn't.
Grace's
It does
favor in
a
all
dick.
fairness there. Like,
Guys.
Great call
me.
out. Ah.
see?
I can't go up there, so I'm just gonna.
Hook
kill
me.
this.
Hook me. Hook me.
One left. I'm dead, though.
Dead.
Nice.
Who's dead? Oh. I can't get up
Wow,
there.
you I was gonna take that sniper, cheeky bitch.
Tough.
Wow. You wait till that res finished to say tough, didn't you? Oh, what?
Epic
You were
victory
dead.
now, guys. Nice one.
We're so epic.
Epicest.
Ew.
Oh, do you know what? I fancy a Kit Kat.
Well, he said
Why
that.
fucking wrong names?
You did say that word.
I fancy a Kit Kat.
Oh, it's like
brain melt.
probably like racist against Southerners or something, you know. That's really cruel. That you said that.
Yeah, Southerners. I am racist against Southerners.
Wow, that's cruel.
Just live in the North, you know. Just do it.
That's incredibly rude. Us Southerners are never cruel about you Northerners.
Never.
Oh.
King of the North. King of the North.
Have you seen that?
Is
Is her name Catherine Tate? You know, the one like the comedian.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she
Funny.
she's. Have you seen the one where like she's they have the Northern babysitter, like the Londoners, and then like they're really posh and a Northern babysitter comes and they're terrified. Like,
I have not seen that.
oh, it's so good. It's really class. Looking, I'll need to find it for you. Hold on. Hello. All right, thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Cleo. Cleo!
Catherine Tate. Walter White is
Walter
being
White is
hunted in
being hunted in
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
Should we give that a watch, Tom?
I feel like you need to flick that on real quick.
Yeah, that's 15 seconds. Hold on. Let me turn off my Spotify. Put that on stream. Hold on. I need to turn it off and then turn it on. Wait. There you go.
Yeah, I'm on.
I don't know if you want to come on.
Got it. Brilliant.
Oh,
Well, that last guy alive.
I
Say the long on
love.
the top.
Oh,
Oh, no, not worth it. Oh.
yeah, 2 minutes. Catherine Tate.
That freeze frame.
Like, I'm gonna skip to that actually. Oh.
Ah! That was Bullet Train. Bullet Train. I love that movie.
What is there in here?
I love that.
Oh my god.
This is amazing.
It's Grace.
Yeah, it's Grace. Fucking hell.
What? What? What's me?
The muncher.
Oh, is it over now? Or anything else?
Yeah, go from the start. Go from the
Wish
start.
I knew
Let's go from
that
like
the
the 7
story of us might be ending soon.
Why is there an intro for a
Yeah.
2-minute video? I love those critical memes. That scream was amazing. What was that? Oh yeah, we saw from there, didn't we?
Yeah, I think that's
Have you seen Bullet Train, by the way?
I haven't though.
Mate, we have to get on that film ASAP. That is such a good film.
God.
Are we ready or not?
Yeah.
Sorry. And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now.
Newcastle, Sunderland. That's amazing.
Andrew Tate's great. Andrew Tate, no, fucking Catherine Tate.
Clipping it. He said it. I've got it. I clipped it. I've got that. Go to
I
the
can't
soundboard.
believe it.
Go to the soundboard. Andrew Tate is great. Jack said it first, guys.
Oh god! I'll put my
You
head.
heard it from Jack.
Oh.
You heard it from Jack.
Oh,
Andrew
god
Tate
damn it.
is great.
Oh, I can't believe that.
So
I've heard his name too much connected to that. Oh,
What colour's your Bugatti?
I remember that being a fucking thing. What else is that? I love Vsauce in general. I haven't binged so much of his stuff recently, you know. Like,
Hey, Vsauce.
have you watched some of his stuff like recently?
I've never seen a Vsauce video in my entire
We are
life.
watching one in a bit. I swear that it's
Wow.
so good. It's happening.
If I have
You're
Vsauce rape, I have no choice.
oh my god. But yes, essentially.
Oh.
You are being forced
Give
to
me a
watch
minute.
Vsauce.
Against my will. I'm not going to enjoy it.
Yeah, you're being forced. But no, honestly,
I'm sure I
Vsauce
don't
videos
know.
are amazing, right? He's a complete meme and he knows it, but he's really good at like teaching you stuff as well. I like his he did one on what is creepiness? What makes something creepy? I think it's called. And
Vsauce, Michael here. What makes something creepy?
oh man,
Does he say it exactly like that? You better.
and he doesn't say it like that. He doesn't say that at all because it's the title. He doesn't say it like that. It's different, Tom. You've never seen true Vsauce at its full power.
That was me.
What just happened? You just
That
got
was-
laser from the top of the hill.
No, that was me.
But what happened?
I threw these things that I found.
Oh no, I meant Grace. Grace, what happened to you?
Oh, no idea.
Was she muted, Grace?
Somewhere.
Grace!
Oh. Grace has gone somewhere, I just said.
Oh god, she just got pooed on.
Le poupou.
Uh-oh, run.
Oh, shit.
1 second. Bro, come here. Let me just put this up your bum real quick. Right.
Did you get
No,
Grace?
you put up my bum instead. Fuck.
Shit.
Uno reverse card.
Why am I a little bread?
Do you know what's some of my favorite stupid memes that like were ever a thing?
Why did I just have Uno reverse card into Google? For fuck's sake.
I love. Do you remember those memes where it was just a thing happening and then like the caption describing the thing happening?
Yeah.
Like I really enjoyed those memes. Like the bloody what was it? There was one where it was like the cashier, please swipe your card here, me, and it's just a video of like a guy swiping his
I got a
card.
phone call and then
Yeah.
Oh
clip.
no!
Right, I'm gonna go fill my drink up with some fresh,
Joke.
non-sparkling water and enjoy myself very much. BRB.
I'm kind of thinking of countering and going and get some sparkling water now. Fight this growing sense of unease towards what is undoubtedly the best drink of the world.
Yeah, do you mean it just plain, like, just sparkling water, like, not flavoured?
No, just sparkling water.
Gross.
What is wrong with you people? It's water with
I-
carbon in.
You're so, like, from London.
Shut up! I am not. Do not insult me like that. I am not from London. How dare you? That is. Oh. No. Take that back. Not allowed.
Anyone from New York, like, bloody...
Fucking
Back.
call me from the southeast. Ugh, no. Well, I'm not particularly proud of being from the southwest either, but it's not the southeast, and I'll take that massively.
Sparkling water. Great.
I've always been from the southwest when I think about it. Like, even though I was born in Bristol, so I guess technically like South Gloucester. Is South Gloucester like in the Midlands?
Isn't Bristol a, like, shithole?
Not entirely.
No offense.
I mean, I'm more of a Devonian than I am Bristolian anyway at this point. Because I moved over here so much when I was young, so it was like I was like 10 when I
It
moved.
looks like Ballamore from these pictures on Google.
What?
When I Google Bristol, it looks like Ballamore.
What do you mean?
Jack does not live in Bristol. You could
No,
not
no,
be
no.
further
He
from the
was
truth.
born in Bristol.
Yeah, but he doesn't live there now.
No.
No, I know that. We're talking. Jesus Christ, you've missed half the
Don't
conversation.
insult me like that.
No, that's what
That's what I
said.
said.
He said he was born.
Oh.
He said he was born in Bristol, and I said, "Isn't Bristol a shithole?"
And I said not always.
Yeah, but then I said I
Oh,
googled
it is.
it. I said I googled it, and the first pictures are just they look like Ballamore.
Yeah, but if you Google fucking Hull, the photos will be nice, I
I'm
bet.
not saying that it looks nice. You've missed all my conversation. I'm saying it's a shithole.
Hull.
See, yeah, I was kind of around
And
here.
I have a virus.
Oh, nice. This is kind of where this is the kind of area where I grew up in. This kind of the border. I was literally in the middle of Bristol and like South Gloucestershire.
Oh my god, Hull looks incredible when you Google Hull.
Look, rude words appear on giant art project in Hull because computer doesn't recognise Yorkshire accents.
That's real.
Brilliant.
Oh man, Hull is great.
Hull looks fucking beautiful on the photos here. And to be fair, this is actually quite accurate for the city centre. The city centre is actually very nice. It's just the everywhere else in Hull that isn't.
I think, yeah, no, I think.
Josh would argue that his exact street is beautiful, but it's not.
If you type in Runcorn, what does it look like?
Gumcorn. Let's have a look.
I'm looking it up. Well, that is not Runcorn.
Look at this! Oh,
The one next to it is not Runcorn.
what the fuck is this? That's not Runcorn. How Runcorn could look in 10 years? Right, okay, yeah. We'll
if it had £5 put into it, I guess.
Runcorn will go downhill if anything.
I love that idea. That's fun.
Why has it got like?
The way you guys talk about Runcorn though, like you said, like we'll stay in the car and we'll go through Runcorn,
Oh,
and you think
no,
it'll all be on
Jack.
fire and
No,
shit.
it's
like-
not. Honestly,
actually
no.
appalling.
It's really not that bad. There's some.
Hey,
Runcorn's one of
You
the-
could-
Hang on. Right, I live next door to it, so fuck off.
No, do
Runcorn is-
I?
Yeah, no, but Grace was defending it, so Grace was.
It is.
No, right.
I may as well do.
No. Right,
I li-
Runcorn's one of those places where there's a lot of places that are really bad, like fucking almost war torn.
How?
Like you think you're in
Detroit.
a war torn country, some of the places, like really bad.
You make out like where Ian and stuff lives is like a luxury.
No, but it's just nice. Where Ian lives is nice. I
I
would
wouldn't-
live there. I would live there.
I wouldn't because it's in
Why?
Runcorn.
See, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. If you have that mindset, we are never moving out.
If I walk down the
But
road,
you've got to no.
if I
No, but you've got to remember about
that's
the
what I
surrounding
mean.
areas.
If I
It
walk down the road, I'm gonna get shanked.
No, but okay. So where are we gonna fucking move to, Mal? It's gonna have to be if you want to live around here. It's gonna have to be Runcorn, Warrington, or the Port. If we
I'd
want to
rather
get.
live. I'd rather live in
Okay.
Warrington than Runcorn. In the port, but in the
That's
port.
just like such a
In
no
the
offense
port.
stuck up opinion.
You live in the
I just think
port.
that's such a stuck up opinion.
You know, I don't think it's not stuck. I don't think it's stuck up to not want to be stabbed. In all fairness, like
It's
surely.
not that. Oh my fucking.
No,
I
Tom-
give up. I give up.
Thomas,
A lot of it is a shithole, but there are some
Thomas,
decent areas in Runcorn.
if we lived, what would be our shopping centre?
We go there now. It's our shopping
Yeah,
centre
but-
now.
yeah,
What
We
do you
don't,
fucking-
we don't. No, we don't, because it's not like our local shop. We don't go there like we go Morrison's.
What would
but
be
if
the
that-
problem with going to the Asda in Runcorn as you're shopping? What's the problem with that?
Not that, but I'm saying we'd have to we'd walk it through that
Yes.
centre nearly. I don't want to live near there every day.
Okay.
I'm alright. Rather not live.
Uh,
I'd rather live at my dad's till the end of time if that's the option.
I would just sort areas by like crime rate, surely, right? Like that's just what
If you
should do if you're moving
Google
somewhere.
the crime rate of Runcorn, I'm gonna Google it.
I bet it'll be not as bad as you think. I reckon it will be closer to Frodsham than you'd expect.